fund. I mean,
There's 21,000.
What do you mean 21,000? It's 12,000.
Yeah, plus the 9,000 from the session before.
The session before, I was at
Or
that
2
one.
sessions before, or something like that.
No.
There's actually 21,000.
the 9 grand was
9,000
when
was
you
mine.
when you brought the Dr. Lin in.
Yeah. No,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
you're thinking of something completely different.
Yes, you've stolen other monies besides payment.
You have
Yeah,
appropriated
but
funds.
the 9,000 payout for Dr. Lin, I thought we already split that amongst us.
No.
I thought you guys did.
No, we talked about it, but we never did.
No, I don't have it in my inventory that we split it.
Yeah,
Otherwise, I would have those credits.
So what I'm
I have
hearing
it in
is
my inventory.
it was split, but some people didn't write it down. Is what I'm translating that as.
I don't know, David.
Yeah.
Did you write it down?
I just have 1291 right now, so
Yeah. So Joseph's the only one that wrote it down, apparently, because he's the only one that decided that.
he's used to just taking and stealing the money. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, stealing the money. You mean appropriating funds appropriately?
Absolutely.
Well, I was
Stealing
thinking we do some upgrades to the car, truck, whatever the hell that thing is.
the hopper wagon.
The van.
Yeah, the hopper. I mean, aside from the portable clinic.
Which is, of course, a good investment.
Yeah, I thought we decided yay on that already.
Yeah, that one. But it's like some other
'Cause
things maybe.
There were 3 of us, so screw the one that didn't show up.
Yeah.
We didn't get 9,000 from bringing in
quorum.
Dr. Lin. We got 12,000.
So that means we have 24,000.
I guess.
Yeah, I've been keeping it to the 12 number.
Oh.
It's like I'm just looking back through the chat and I'm seeing the bounties that he put up.
Okay, well then, I don't know. How do you guys want to do it?
Now the
A couple
question is,
thousand. I mean, what can we do to the hopper? I mean,
what can't you do to the hopper in a high-tech
Yeah, I mean-
cyberpunk world of flying cars? And all of a sudden,
don't
the
know.
Jetsons theme
should
kicks
we
in.
arm it? I mean, it's.
Are there
that's-
hard
I mean,
points?
arming it seems unnecessary. We can always call in heavy hitters.
Yeah.
What about
like-
a signal jammer?
Ooh, that would be a good one.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
blocking
interfere with my
communications would be
work.
very good.
Have your Johnny Cab driver turn on the signal jammer. Just do it on the VHF channel. Don't mess with the net.
Also, I think we should put in a safe inside the van.
Let's see. How many hard points are there?
And how large is the van exactly, James?
In Android,
Apparently
they don't
doesn't give any.
actually give them. But for the vehicle, it's got technically 3. For a vehicle that size.
I mean, with the portable, no, the portable clinic wouldn't really count as one.
No, that's basically cargo that's accessible.
Yeah.
As the shopping montage begins.
Yeah. I'm trying to find the stuff that you could add to vehicles, but again, as you said, there's.
As you have a 2-day recovery montage, where you guys get full strain and wounds back, and are immediately called back into the office.
Oh yeah, we also need a bev dispenser.
A what?
A bev dispenser.
He wants his Dr. Pepper while on a mission.
No, I want my coffee.
It is.
Yeah.
Dr. Pepper is the second most popular drink now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Beat out Pepsi.
Yeah, that's. I don't know why. But
Because
Pepsi
Pepsi sucks.
I like it better than
suck.
Dr. Pepper and Coca-Cola.
Yeah, Pepsi tends to be too sweet.
Yep.
That's why.
That's exactly why I like it.
That's why it does better in like those little tiny sip taste tests, but as a whole can, it's actually too sweet.
Yep. Well, it's actually formulated to be watered down to ice is the problem.
Yeah. So if it comes out of a can or something.
Yeah, you're drinking it undiluted. You know, like
We
most
could.
hard liquors, it's meant to be watered down with something.
We could also buy some drones.
I don't know about meant to be, but
Well, okay, so there's 5 of us, right? So what, 4,000 for the vehicle in group fund, and then 5,000 each.
Yeah, we could
If
do
we
that.
have if we have 24,000, because that means, you know, and then Mevin has his own fund, so if he wants to get any cybernetic upgrades or whatever, or computer gizmos, he's got plenty of money for that.
I like
'Cause
how
that
the gear and gadgets thing gives customizations and stuff for everything except for vehicles, even
Yeah.
though it gives some new vehicles.
Yep.
Yeah.
Truly very helpful.
so I'm sorry. How much are we looking at?
5,000.
All right.
In this setting, you are the one with the hard points, not your vehicle.
I mean,
Right.
like, having collapse
Not wrong.
on it would be funny. Actually, what would be even funnier is if you could add collapsing to yourself, and you can just turn into a box.
I mean, if you're a Bioroid.
Follicle control. Ooh. If anything seems, yeah.
Hey, everybody knocks follicle control until all of a sudden you meet Rosita, and she shows you what you can do with her 4 feet of hair. Follicle.
Yikes.
Okay.
So we have a shopping montage going,
Yeah.
Yeah.
followed by you guys zipping into the infirmary each day for a little extra TLC.
Ooh, 5,000. That means we can get some. Get the power armor. No, just kidding.
I've been noticing on my character sheet, it keeps resetting every time I put a tier on my talents.
Yeah, it's been doing that for a while.
Oh, okay. So it's not just like I'm going crazy. It's an actually game thing.
Yeah, it's been doing it to me for a while, and I
Resetting what?
on your talents, when you put in a talent, next time you log in, often when you've put the tier level in, it just resets it down to 1.
Yeah,
Yep.
I've been basically having to copy pasta it at this point with the tiers because, like, I have a tier 4, for example, and it keeps getting reset to tier 1, and I'm like, how?
Oh, on the tiers. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is why I have the XP cost, and I use that to remember what fucking tier something is.
Yeah, I also put it in the XP cost too, but I'm just like, that's kind of annoying.
Roll 20, keeping you on your toes.
I guess.
Yeah, I'd rather only be on the toes in game, not out of game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, will I be straightened out this session? Let's find out.
Inquiring minds want to know.
A drone hand.
Actually, I need to get a whole bunch of those adrenaline stims.
No passing
Wow,
out for
that's
me
exciting.
today.
Yeah.
Bro, I can't go one goddamn mission without getting straightened out.
And don't forget, if you're buying medical equipment or drugs with your corporate connections, you get 25% discount.
Oh, nice.
Oh, cool. I'll just do that then.
It just means that the company now knows about all the drugs that you have, if you want that to be a thing.
I'll go to my doc in particular for this one.
So as the purchasing montage is happening, 2 days go by as you guys are all fit for duty and ship in shape. So don't forget to zero out your wounds and your strain. as your handler calls you back into the nice, cozy dojo.
Hmm.
The Dōshin Mojo Dojo Casa House. As he gives you a very respectful welcome as you guys go to the tea room. As he basically lets you know that we have another mission. And again, I thank you for bringing both of the doctors back to us. They have been
Nodding.
interrogated. He was going to totally use the generic phrase. Instead, he just gives you the honest answer of interrogation. Because you know for a fact they were not debriefed, they were interrogated. As he pulls up, a little hollow display on the desk, as the serving clones come in to give you guys each tea and a cute smile because the boss is happy with you. You get the clones that are nice and friendly, super friendly. They've got the DNA for it. As he says, we have discovered the secret to the good doctor's ability to make the headquarters that you raided successfully with most excellent haste and diligence. We have discovered that the Dr. Lin used her partner's secrets to funnel some pharmaceutical knowledge from Jinteki to a local group of street elements. And of course, a little hollow pops up and you see some fancy chromed out bikes go zipping by with these very distinct jackets on that look like little chupacabra little guys. As it shows this hollow that pops up of this building that it doesn't know anything about inside the building on the hollow, but it shows you the outside of this abandoned like 5-story building. As diligent members of Jinteki, we must return all intellectual property to its rightful places. Our legal team, and as soon as he says that, like behind one of the paper doors, the door slides open and this lawyer comes stepping out in perfect little lawyer outfit. He totally has this very long, sharp, edged nose, and he's holding a miniature giraffe in his arm that he's petting like a little chihuahua. As he goes, yes, the legal team has provided your team a 2-hour access permit to recover our corporate intellectual property before the New Angeles Police Department will finish their coordination of attacking the building first. Legally, we will be allowed to enter, secure our property, and exit before any local law enforcement impedes us upon our corporate rights. And he totally looks at you guys and gives you the deep bow and hands you the disc that has the basic location and information. You will be authorized by Jinteki to go in very quickly, very efficiently, cut to the heart of the location. Find the one who dealt with Dr. Lin and make sure to bring them in with. The rest are expendable. Apparently, according to what we got from Dr. Lin, the leader of this organization is known as Fire Dancer. Apparently, what she provided was giving a slight edge to the pharmaceuticals they were dispensing on the street level. Do you have any questions?
So that's who they want taken out.
They want him returned. So you're basically, when you get to the gist of his words, you're kidnapping the guy and getting him out of there before the cops show up.
Okay. But the others are expendable.
Everyone else is expendable. The location is deep in the waterways. It is an old abandoned research building on a very, very red light district-style area. You will be allowed to wear company logos at all times, since legal has procured us a head start on the police department while they work on coordinating off the area and cutting down on civilian possible casualties. You are authorized to take any and all actions necessary to 1. Find their database that we have been unable to locate on the net and erase any and all intellectual property there. 2. Bring in this fire dancer so we can confirm that this is the only location dispensing these narcotics. And 3. I give you open discretion on anything else that may involve the Jinteki Corporation. If you find something that will be necessary to do to protect Jinteki's honor, I expect you to do what you do best.
All right.
And,
Sounds like loads of
and
fun.
he totally bows and does the 2 steps back so you guys can, talk amongst yourselves. And immediately you hear this from the mini giraffe that the lawyer is holding as he steps forward, and it says, and one more caveat. The legal team had to make certain compensations to allow the 2 hours to get our corporate property off the basis before it becomes seized. You will be met at the main gate of the facility here by a liaison from the New Angeles Police Department. He will be escorting you as a liaison to coordinate with the New Angeles Police Department, if necessary. Legally, we are allowed to obtain any Jinteki intellectual property. But on the letter of the law, the New Angeles Police Department may wish to have this fire dancer arrested before we can. And he looks for the appropriate word, does this momentary pause, and pets his little giraffe's chin. Debrief him in an effective way before surrendering him to the police department. I trust that you will be able to handle this liaison efficiently in advising why it is important that we debrief them first and then surrender them freely to the New Angeles Police Department. As everyone looks at their character sheets to see who can talk to a cop.
I can. I got lots of cops.
Legally, on our dispensation, we are only needing her to escort you in the vehicle. She does not need to go on site, since it is, as the New Angeles Police Department so eloquently put it, an unsecure site, not safe for the police department or civilians.
Nice.
Okie dokie. I will call my contacts and, do whatever.
What are you going to do? Call a contact and say, I need some blackmail material on this officer?
Yep.
Nice.
So immediately you slide away and pull out your pad and make some quick contacts, and you're like, hey, Officer Sorensen, what do we know about this cop? And immediately your pad kind of pops off of Sorensen. She's a daughter of a politician, nobody important. She's usually given cushy desk jobs, usually not put in the field unless it's a safe, secure location. Question mark, question mark, question mark. As your cop friends are totally asking, why?
Why? Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Forget about it.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, you remember how you treat a First lieutenant, second lieutenant in the army. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that. It's better you don't know. Yeah, that was always
And
like, how did you manage this? Don't ask questions you don't want answers to, sir.
you wanted it completed, right? There's how it's done and how they're. I'm not going to ask any questions. It's done. So of course you're given a quick little dossier of the officer, and your nefarious friend there is given a New Angeles Police Department insider dossier, basically showing that she has a spotless record. However, if as someone who's got cop connections, when you eyeball it, you also notice her record is very, very non-committal. That she's never been put in a situation where she could get anything but a spotless record. She's handled lots of VIPs, things like that, but never been the one making the calls, which is, kind of pings you out as an interesting idea, that she's out there doing the good works, but not actually putting her career on the line for anything. Whether it's her doing or someone higher up, you can't tell from the information they provide you. I mean, it could totally be a
Basically,
nepotism
she's connected.
thing.
Yeah.
It could totally be a nepotism thing she's even unaware of, or it could be that she's conveniently being ignorant to that fact. Either way, you understand that she's got a cushy gig.
Yeah.
Do we know particularly which? Never mind. I gotta think of something.
No, go for it. Finish the thought.
No, just thinking. So the Firefly that we currently have the location on is in the red light district, right?
For Fire Dancer, it's in the Waterways, which is the very south of town. It's literally cop response is like 20 minutes down there.
Oh, okay. So it's literally at the butt end of nowhere.
Yep,
It's
it's
bigger than Tucson. Okay.
So
Hey, it's the future.
you
Okay,
could
they have
probably get away with doing almost anything out here, and unless there's a cop breathing over your shoulder, no problem. At the very least, you'd think you'd have to come up with a plausible excuse of why you're kidnapping someone and taking them back to Jinteki.
And they said they were clearing out the area of civvies, right?
They say they're coordinating to clear out the area for civilians. What that really means and what that is are probably two separate things. Because when cops start clearing out, the barrio, all of a sudden people start getting uppity and vocal, and then you have to keep the press out of the area.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Just take them out too. Oh.
I mean, you definitely get the gist of what they're wanting you to do is get in there, kick in the door, get the computer information you're getting, which interestingly enough, they're saying that they cannot hack into the building, which is a slightly terrifying thing for your hacker friend, because he's like, don't tell me I got to get out of the car. And
Right.
wipe out their files as well as, any physical recipes on site. Because basically, it's basically a meth house.
It's a meth house?
Yep, it's a meth house. They're cooking meth in here.
We might want some gas masks or something, TBH.
Your suits come with them. If you have the
Yeah, the ride armor
right
comes
suit.
with it.
So if you're not wearing right armor, well,
You might be invisible, but you might be inhaling enough fumes to get stoned.
True, and you guys are fine with me bringing my machine gun, right?
Your team liaison has no problem with you bringing the gun. Now the question is, do you have permits for that?
If I have what?
Permits for that?
Yeah, I have a permit.
Then it shouldn't be a problem.
I just gotta not use it on the cops, and then I'm good.
What I'm referring to is the talent,
Yeah,
weapons permit.
a talent for it.
Yeah, no, I do have that.
So then you're
I
fine.
got that like almost immediately.
Yeah, you're
'Cause
fine.
that's gonna be really helpful.
It just means you're that grandma in the middle of the city that can push her little shopping cart around with her 50 caliber sitting right there, and she's just like, I got a permit for it.
Yeah.
I got a concealed carry permit for my 50 caliber. Now I just need to find a Studebaker to hide it in. So during your shopping montage, is there any game-changing things that you spent your funds on?
Okay.
As
So
you
if
guys,
we're gonna modify our armor, do we have to buy our own, or can we modify the stuff that Jinteki's given us?
you can modify the stuff that Jinteki gives you, but if you ruin it, don't expect to get the cool mods replaced. That's just you naturally customizing your samurai armor. That's totally acceptable.
I definitely didn't just spend 10,980 credits.
What did you just buy?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
There's gonna be a cop in the car. I'll tell you later.
So I can reduce my combo rating of any weapon I carry by 1 because I got big guns. So I'm just looking for the most cumbersome gun I can afford. And then, ooh, I can get a micro missile launcher and use that.
A chin-mounted railgun off of a drop shuttle.
Probably the Gauss gun. That's a 10 damage weapon.
Oof.
Gauss
Yeah,
rifle.
let's see.
Cumbersome 3.
You know,
Oh, I was looking at the heavy Gauss rifle. That is nasty. Yeah, damage 50.
Yeah, you were talking about getting a sniper rifle or something, weren't you?
I mean, like, let's see. I can use. I mean, like, my gunnery is still pretty good, even though I haven't put many ranks into it just because I'm agility based. But yeah, like, oh, I don't know.
Okay.
What does strategic mean for range?
that's ballistic.
Planetary, basically.
And when I say ballistic, I'm not talking firearm ballistic. I'm talking intercontinental missile ballistic.
Oh, so that's just a straight up actual missile.
Yes.
I don't think I need that.
All of a sudden, he's making a deal with some of the guerrillas that are way up in the mountains, and they've got a SAM missile system set up for him. He owns one missile. It's got his name on it, and the day he pushes the button, it gets launched.
And
You never
sorry for
know.
this question, but what does slow firing do?
It means you can't do multiple shots in a row.
Yeah, what slow firing 1, slow firing 2.
That's how many rounds you have to
basically
pause.
every other round,
round.
basically, you can use it.
You basically hear the Gauss rifle charge up, build up the charge, and then because it would be ridiculous to have a semi-auto Gauss rifle.
Yeah.
Until someone in the military in the future, an android, make a Gatling gun Gauss rifle.
Ooh, that sounds like fun.
8 barrels, all prepared. All with slow firing 1. It's okay, there's 8 barrels.
Except for they've pretty much decided that Gauss weapons would be useless, but you know.
Yeah.
The energy drain is monstrous.
Gauss is the use of magnets as opposed to a railgun, which is
the use of magnets.
In a slightly different way, but yes.
Yeah.
I mean, the different there's fundamentally no difference.
It's
just
outside of
the array.
Actual barrel design, but yeah.
Yeah, it's how the weapons array uses the electromagnetic launch sequence.
Yep.
Oh, wait.
Using an electric current versus an actual magnet, yeah.
So is anybody getting like heavy explosives and shit to like blow up doors and walls?
Holy
No,
shit.
but I'm getting a better weapon and armor.
I upgraded my weapon and significantly upgraded my armor.
Yeah.
So you got the buckwheat ad.
Sorry, what?
You got the
He got the
bucky
Bucky Weave enhancement.
Fuck yeah, I did. Pierce and breach mean nothing to me now, man.
Bucky Weave is your friend.
You know what? I think I'm just gonna go nice and simple. Just get a light machine gun and just tear through people.
A
Nice
light
and simple.
machine gun.
Nice and simple.
I did also get subdermal armor. So now I have a soak of 4 in addition to ignoring Pierce and breach.
And
You also got what?
The subdermal armor implants.
Oh,
how much is that?
1,000.
All of a
Oh,
sudden, he comes
yeah, I
walking
should
in a
buy-
little more buff than he used to.
Well, yeah.
I also need like an automatic like stim injector for adrenaline.
There is a body armor mod that does that.
Yeah, that's what I put. I fucking need that shit on me. Where is it?
Jeez, do I put jump jets on my armor?
Absolutely. That sounds fucking awesome as shit.
Bro,
Yeah, I
we
looked
just
at that
go
and
in
I'm
like
like,
a fucking Peruvian death squad. Like holy shit. Yeah, no, I'm gonna buy a light machine gun because you know.
Joke's on you. We're not Peruvian. We're Ecuadorian.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
most
people
Ecuadorian
are
this
death
doing
squad.
indoors, so
It's
Oh,
all
light
fun and
machine-
games until the first time he has to rip that thing on an indoor facility, which is where you're going.
I gotta say the best part about it is my cumbersome rating currently is 12, and it's only 2 cumbersome for my light machine gun.
Jesus.
I can,
My encumbrance rating is also 12, but that's because I have a backpack.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
I
what I wanted, a backpack, yeah.
I need to actually buy one TBH.
You're now
Yeah,
carrying
it's like
all this
300 for a
gear.
modular backpack, and it's plus 5 to your threshold.
Yeah.
It's fucking
Well,
dumb.
it's not as bad. What was this? Maybe three settings ago, when I had the when we had the we were the evil guys, or no,
Which one?
whatever. With Rusty.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's like I had the armor and I had all the compartments on the armor. Basically,
Oh
it's
my-
like I had like 4 weapons like in my armor that were hidden in my armor that just took up like no space. It's like,
so we actually have enough time to get a implant.
I mean, it's 2 days.
You do have enough time. There's
My
literally a
light
24/7 Chrome shop down the street.
Dude, I have 4 hard points on my light machine gun. This is fucking amazing.
Jesus.
Oh Lord.
I'm
Are you gonna
literally-
Yeah.
are you gonna fill all 4 of those hard points up?
Perhaps. I mean, the light machine gun was like only 1,750, so like I have enough saved over.
I can only hope he spends all the money on mods and doesn't buy a single reload.
Yeah, get yourself a recoil compensator, a ballistic targeting display,
There you go.
Oh, there is so much I could
ammo
do.
counter.
Exactly, that's what we all need.
And then he'll get all excited, and the first time he shoots somebody, he gives them the whole 9 yards in one burst.
I mean, like, TBH, this weapon is nasty as hell. Like, auto fire, Pierce 2, Vicious 2.
It's all fun and games until one of your teammates gets within melee range.
Yeah, that's fine. I have, I have precise archery. I'm good. I'm good with that.
mass drivers. Anti-material Gauss rifle.
God. Hey, when you said they had a tank, I thought you meant an actual tank. No, I meant like in Warcraft terminology. Oh,
That's
well,
me.
I still brought the anti-material weapons, and I'm gonna use them.
Yeah.
Just in case. Nobody will hold it against you.
Kalashnikov AK-107.
I guess that I'm ready. I don't need any.
Anti-armor heavy Gauss rifle. Yeah.
Yeah, I
I'm
saw
fine.
Answer looking at some stuff.
Yeah, no, I wish I had $9,000 to get the Bucky Weave enhancement.
Just gotta
Sorry.
steal more money.
Yeah.
They giving up
I could
grenades.
loan you
or
some.
Do I have to buy them?
What's that?
Grenades. Do I have to borrow or buy them, or are they supplying?
What kind of grenade?
Just gonna get more of the glops.
Kevin, how much money you got? I could loan you some.
No, I don't need that.
I mean, it's non-lethal grenades, so security has those in the cabinet. So it's only a
Nah, I got,
one
like,
purple negotiate
1,300
or
left. I don't need that much money. I don't need that.
All right.
give me a
Let me know when
negotiate
you're
or
ready.
streetwise. I'm ready.
All right.
You ever decide what we're
Let's see.
doing to the hopper?
Negotiate. All
Did-
right.
what? Hey, you're gonna spend more time in it
Actually,
than
you know
anybody
what?
else. So
If I can
whatever
do
you want.
streetwise, I'll do streetwise.
Because there, I mean, I don't see any like
Yeah,
vehicle
there's
attachment stuff.
yeah, it's just not a thing that exists in the source books
Wow.
we have.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucked.
As
Wait,
the
what did you
poor
find
guy
exactly?
tells you, sorry man, we just used the last glop grenade on some genetically modified clone upstairs. So apparently they cannot provide it for you.
All right,
Okay,
so
so
I'll
apparently we
I have
need
to go buy them.
a bev dispenser, a food processor.
We're not kidnapping this guy. We're taking him on a date in our roving date mobile.
And let's see here. How much do drones cost?
Do you have talent for like controlling them properly?
There is a talent that lets you have pets, and that counts for drones.
Yeah, you get like a canine guardian for the truck.
Arf,
The
arf,
hopper.
arf, arf, stay away. Arf, 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 arf.
Yeah, I mean, basically, having some defense drones in like a fucking grenade launcher, basically. They get fired out in the air. Thoop, 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 thoop.
Hey, the modern military's dreamt of that.
Like the buzzsaw from Star Wars, which is that little gun that pops out under the Millennium Falcon and toasts the.
Just an automated light machine gun blaster.
Yeah.
What does the superior item quality do?
It depends if it's a weapon or armor. If it's a weapon, it gives you a blue dice to basically like accuracy 1. If it's armor, it gives you +1 soak.
Okay.
So he's buying a chromed out light machine gun.
I mean, I'm thinking about it.
And then my only follow-up question is, what name are you giving this rifle to, and telling everyone on the drive there with this new shiny chrome light machine gun? What is her name?
Sheila.
Oh please, I'm doing this the traditional way. You don't name it until it's gotten its first kill.
It's a Hattori Hanzo light machine gun.
Exactly.
Made in a small village on Okinawa. The barrel, even though it's a floated hex barrel, was hammered 1,000 times. She only takes the best synthetic lubrication.
All right, I think I'm all set.
Okay.
Honestly, I think maybe we just bump up the handling and max speed on this thing.
Yeah.
Immediately, the delivery drones deliver this nice, chromed out engine.
Well, we're putting the portable clinic in there.
Yeah, that goes in the trunk.
Well, yeah.
Well, remember, it's like
It's
a cargo
van.
van, so you've got room to put it against the wall, so you can pull down the cot and have it right there when the cot is open. It's available.
Yep.
That way, you can perform exactly as intended emergency medical treatment.
The one thing I've been noticing is smart weapons. I'm not seeing that as like a special modifier.
For that one, I think you have to go and dig it out from Star Wars.
For what is it?
For a smart weapon?
Smart weapon.
Yeah.
They do have one in the Star Wars setting.
Yeah, but there's a the recoil compensator specifically mentions smart weapon.
Yeah.
Well, no,
No,
those
there's a
are
few
the
things
weapons
that
that
does.
are linked to you. You have to have a port first, and then it's neuro linked. Is
Yeah.
what that is.
The only thing I saw that like specifically utilized any connection to you was the BMI linked trigger.
Yeah.
But like,
Right. But
Nothing
you have to have the
sexier.
BMI and stuff first.
Okay. Ooh, do we need a big rig put in the truck?
nah, I've got a good amount of stuff sitting in my BMI and my pad. I can do pretty well with that.
What is a maker box?
It's a ultimate 3D
3D printer.
Okay, why don't we get one of those?
They're not super fast.
So?
Drive around the block 5 more times and we'll print out the thing we need.
Right. No, I think we just put the money into upgrading the speed and handling on this thing.
Okay.
Because like currently it has a max speed of 2 and a handling of -1. It's not.
It's a brick.
It's a brick.
Okay. Well, how much would it cost what could we? Well, who's the driver?
We have a guy, or
we have the guy, but
it also has an autopilot.
It does. So
I do have 4 in piloting. Actually, I think I got a yellow. What is it? Is it piloting? No,
piloting.
It's a ground vehicle.
No, it's piloting.
Right?
Yeah, it's piloting.
It's a hopper.
So
fly.
4 green.
Yeah.
For piloting.
Passenger capacity?
Technically 3. plus a driver.
Encumbrance capacity 25. So yeah. So we're assuming it's a modified commuter hopper already.
Yep.
Yeah.
If it's a driving vehicle, I have a yellow and 3 green. So
yeah, it's not driving, but
what's this?
Well, just need to get a ground vehicle.
There are cargo vans available if you want to be using something with wheels. That's just weird. Who needs wheels?
So get into a Ford Econo liner.
I mean, if you want to take something other than your vehicle, that's totally an option.
Vehicles 10. Okay, sports hopper. Nope. Hoverboard. Nope.
Nope. Looking for commuter hopper.
No, yeah. It's just I'm looking for something a little bigger.
It doesn't give many things.
Yeah,
it does
the
not.
Sports hopper, the cargo hopper, the luxury hopper, and the sports hoppers in the gears and gadgets too. So, in the commuter hopper. Yeah. Why don't we bump up the speed and handling then? Yeah, if that makes sense. Maybe a little armor.
I mean, if we're getting shot at, we've already done something horrendously wrong.
Yeah.
Right.
And also, anything that they're going to be shooting at a vehicle, it doesn't matter how much armor we get. We only got fucking 3 hull threshold. It's going to fucking shoot right through that immediately. But yeah, I mean, Jim, can we bump that max speed up to 3 and handling to 0?
Yeah, I would totally give you that for a measly 2,000 credits.
Okay, that still leaves us with
That's
That leaves us with
1,300.
4,000. Well, I mean,
no, because we only got
4,000
going towards it. We already took 700 off for the portable kit.
Ah.
So it still leaves us with 1,300.
Well. In that case, can we get like portable drone deployment system? Like it allows us to load up some drones and pop them out as needed.
Sure.
Sure, you get the system, but can you afford the drone afterwards?
Yeah, we don't have drones.
I mean, I can purchase some drones myself if I need to.
Well, okay, let's go to our acquisitions officer and ask them if we can get any drones.
That works too.
Drones from Jinteki? They're like, so I can give you clones to do anything a drone can do.
Yeah, but they're going to be sitting in the back, like, doing nothing.
Thinking a broom.
Now, are we talking, what kind of drones are you talking about? I mean, a certain member of the team can see what a combat drone is and what a maintenance drone is. What is he looking for?
I mean, I'm really thinking like mostly cam drones, like just for surveillance.
Recon drones.
Yeah. Like this is supposed to be a relatively innocuous hopper.
Yep.
Cam drone minion. Okay, there we go.
Okay, go ahead and roll me your negotiation or streetwise.
Okay, hold on. Let me do that.
As the nefarious member of the party is like, I got this. I got this.
Streetwise, 2 and 1 negotiation. No, it's the same. Anybody gonna help me?
This would be a one-person thing. It's a requisition form with a requisition officer. Survey says, are you kidding?
I really impressed him, but
you really impressed him, but you had to lay on the cheese super thick for him to finally come along and go, okay, just for you this one time. Here's a box of 2 cam drones. Looks like nobody's used them in a while. As he blows the dust off and plops it on the requisition counter.
Nice.
Just make sure to fill out your T147 form.
My what?
T147 form.
You know, the form that's T147.
Yeah.
The T147 form.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys hop into the vehicle and take off.
Now that it's upgraded, yeah.
I'm just finishing putting a few more things, but we can go ahead.
Cam drone. They're only 150 each.
Yeah, but you wanted it for free, so that's what you had to go through. So your driver looks, it's good to see you all again. I hope you had some emergency medical attention after that last time you got wear and tear. Where are we going? As he starts to pull out of the compound and immediately stops, he says, there is a NAPD officer of the law waving her badge and blocking the road. What should I do? I'm not authorized to break the local laws. And you guys know that's totally not true.
Well, not without authorization, but.
And she walks up, synth leather jeans, jacket on, motorcycle style jacket on, sunglasses, hair tied back in a really tight ponytail that's got a couple different tie methods on it, so it's nice and tight. And she just taps that badge onto the glass of the passenger door. As he totally, hits the button on the camera with you guys, like, is he opening the back door? Is he opening the passenger door?
I don't even know we left yet.
Well, yeah, we said we were all set.
Yeah, but that's what I heard, and then
Does
where
someone
are we
give
going? And suddenly,
someone give your driver direction whether to let her on the front or the back? The silence.
the back with us.
As he gets all awkward, nervous, and totally hits the sliding side doors, your door pops open, and she looks back and totally does that whole lifts up her sunglasses to see in the dark interior, and she's just like giving you guys this what the fuck look. Especially when she looks at one of you guys sitting there with a light submachine gun in your hands. And she just looks in and goes, I thought you guys at Jinteki are all into swords and stuff like that.
I mean, this thing is basically a sword at 100 meters.
How racist.
So,
Yeah.
your security guy said your vehicle was coming, and you're the only vehicle I've seen in the last hour. So, am I liaisoning you?
Sure. Come on in.
She comes on in and hits the closed door button, and the driver immediately says, "Welcome aboard. Please make sure to use your safety device. If you need directions, I can put on the automated directions. Would you like to know more?" And she's just like mute. She reaches forward to the nearest screen to her and she mutes the driver, who, by the way, was still waiting to get the address information from you guys. But if he's hearing no directions, he's getting out and he's just going to drive circles. Because that's his job, is to drive. And she just looks back at you guys and says, "So, I haven't been given all of the official details yet, as the department is still working on what exactly is going on here. But I was told I'm here to observe your legal intellectual property acquisition. Is that correct?"
Okay, who was paying attention when he was telling us what's going on?
That sounds correct. Really? You have no clue what we're doing?
No.
As she whips out her pad and says, "If you would be so kind as to ping me your identifications."
I'll do so.
And she just,
Sure.
Okay, everything looks on the up and up.
Committee Chairman Jim Jordan is
Shut
threatening
up.
to subpoena.
Something about Jim Jordan.
As she says, "I'm adding your information." So everybody gives their ID, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Sure.
She kind of gives
I sure give an ID.
an ID. As she does some quick paperwork on her end and says, "I've just sent it to your legal team for the intellectual property warrant. So how long do you think this is going to take?" As she totally looks back at the stranger with the light machine gun still in their lap.
Not talking at all.
How big's the building?
It's a 5-story building.
A while.
2 hours? 2.5?
Give or take.
Go get lunch.
And she totally dictates into her pad, your estimation that you provided her, and that she will be escorting and on site in the vehicle. She basically pulls up a quick little holo display there that shows the cross streets and the building's basic outlines, and she's wanting to know from you guys, what is your insertion point of view? Are you going in the front door, the back door, going in through the roof access? What's your plan?
I'm always a fan of the back door.
So not saying anything.
I'm just staring at her with my light machine gun in my lap.
Your helmeted head is looking at her, looking at the gun, looking at her, looking at the gun.
Sure, back door sounds good.
You do know, and she pulls up the hologram and spreads it out and says, "You do know there's 2 other buildings using the same access alleyway there, right? You're not going to commence any property damage to the other buildings, I hope, right?" And again, she looks back at the light machine gun.
We won't start anything.
can't verify that the individuals.
I'm just going to like
might
lean in a bit
be there.
closer, and then say, if no gunshots come from those buildings won't be shot.
As she kind of gives you a nod, like does that presses her mouth up and sucks on her cheek, kind of facial expression of huh, not my day. That's what I get for not getting the Captain Donuts today.
You'll be fine.
And she looks at
You know what? I'm gonna slide her 50 creds and say, get him donuts on me.
and she looks at your hand with the creds, and she looks at you like you got the fucking bubonic plague.
Yeah, she's probably not wrong.
And kind of from the point of view you see, she kind of opens her jacket up, showing her service weapon and badge that she's put back on her little holster rig. And she's like, "You're not attempting to bribe an officer, are you?"
No, I'm supporting the troops with food.
Now do me a favor.
It's not
Go
attempting if I
ahead.
succeed.
Apparently I'm failing at said attempts. Do me a favor and give me a... Are you going to be charming? Or are you going to be coercing?
Ha! Coercing.
Apparently you're going to be upgrading. That's what you're going to be doing.
How do you coerce a donut on somebody?
You have a light machine gun in your lap, that's how.
50 credits, get some donuts on me. That looks like a bribe to me, officer. Go ahead and make your roll. I got your upgrade in there.
Oh, God.
So, wow.
You're
So,
sweating a lot there.
as soon as you kind of like, you're wearing your helmet, you're trying to play it off that, tee-hee, it was just a joke, you know, she immediately like finishes sucking on her cheek, and she just gives you the, as, she just gives you the hand gesture of eyes on you and points at the rifle. And you get the idea that she's going to come down hard on you if she witnesses you do anything criminal, especially with your light machine gun. But she totally plays it off that she gets that you were just joking. She's cool with it. But she's just like, she gives you the sus look. Those half-drawn eyelids. It's not flirty, it's sus. As then she pulls out a little round case about the size of her palm that she opens up, and pulls out an earbud that she shoves in her ear, and she pulls out the other one, and she says, "Which one of your group is the team leader?"
Define leader.
Long, awkward pause.
I will just speak up and say, I suppose it's me.
She literally goes from
Yeah, the one that's taken the legal mission and already put it on in jeopardy.
looking at you guys, and then you hear the eye roll as she rolls her eyes from him back to the driver, back to the earbud, and she hands you, without looking you directly in the helmeted eyes, the earbud, and says, "I want you to put that on, wear it at all times for the legal 2-hour window."
Understood. I put it in my ear.
You take off your helmet and put it on.
Mhm.
She kind of commits your face to memory. You feel.
Just sitting there shaking my head.
Well, nobody spoke up, so, fuck it. I'm gonna mess with her even more.
Yeah, that's why I normally operate on my own.
As all of a sudden, a little uncomfortable silence goes on for a few minutes, and you all realize that you're driving right past the facility driveway that you just came out of, as the driver's just doing laps around the facility. And she kind of looks back at you, team leader, and says, she totally pulls up her data pad and says, "So, Sapio, are we going somewhere, or are we just driving around in circles?"
We are going somewhere. Why are you? Talk to him.
Nobody's.
Everyone's being awkwardly
the
silent because their
driver
girl is in the
directions,
car.
I will tell the driver to go to near the back entrance.
Okay, you totally give the driver the coordinates, and he's like, "Radio," and she's like, "These clones are too chipper." As you guys have this super awkward, silent drive all the way across town.
What are you talking about?
Made it weird.
What are you talking about? Quiet. I'm going to be talking to her. I'm going to be asking her how the day was.
I'm sleeping.
If she knows any good restaurant places. What's her favorite ramen?
She's like, "I'm allergic to ramen."
What?
She has celiac. Ooh.
And
That's
you guys
a hell of a rough life.
totally overhear on her pad where she's following up with the police department that they're facing some unforeseen delays in the coordinating the area off. So that 2-hour window should be plenty of time for you guys from what you overheard, unless the cops are lying.
I would like to make contact with some people.
Who would you like to contact with a cop in the car with you?
Very simple. I just might send a text message or two to maybe some Yakuza.
Oh. What kind of messages are you sending?
Oh, you know that just a small little favor that if someone in this district or area to convince some of the civilians who are not near the officers to get the hell out of here.
Officers? Question mark, question mark, question mark.
They can't handle all the areas. So you're just going to be in the ones where they aren't.
So you're wanting the Yakuza to go out of their territory into someone else's territory?
It's covered by police working the streets.
Police quarantine drones floating around with their little lights blipping? I mean, they'll do it. It's just going to cost you.
Big time.
Yeah, no, I just spent all my money, so yeah, no.
I mean, it's just a big favor. What's the worst that happens?
Yeah, what's the worst that happens? Exactly.
Yeah, what is the worst that happens?
Yeah, no, then I think I'm good.
Okay.
I'll save it.
Okay, so your driver lets you know you're in the area of your destination. Please point on the map where you'd like me to drop you off. And clearly, as you guys drive by the building once, you totally see that there's a group of really, really, really run down Adonis and Eve pleasure biroids. They're meant to look human-ish. These have seen many, many miles. As you come driving by the first time, here's the street down at the bottom of the map. There's basically, when you would park your car, you could come up some steps here to the street level. There's totally a group of these, basically, for lack of a better term, hooker biroids that have all seen better days. I mean, they do not look real person-y at all. They are clearly synthetic. If you've ever seen AI, you know what I'm talking about. The pleasure bots have seen too much wear and tear to fall for a pleasure bot. And they're all up on the address, and this is the stoop of the address that you've been given. Does, by the way, include this half of the building. but it is a different address. But this is the address that you're given.
Thought we were going to the back.
Back here in the alley. Okay, as the car, the hopper pulls around, you see long, dark alley, very abandoned, lots of refuse near the dumpsters there, kind of overflowing. And you're going to drive down this dark alley?
I don't know if we need to have them drive down. Just drop us closest.
A drop off is fine.
Okay. He totally is cool with dropping you off and says, "What channel should I monitor for your pickup, sirs?"
3.
Channel 3. Officer, what are your directions? And she's just like, park right there. And she's basically parking in a spot that has an eye shot of the alleyway. And she totally reaches into her little satchel and whips out some fancy binoculars, which our techie member of the team will totally tell you have all kind of optic suites as well as eavesdropping little laser thingy.
Oh, lovely. Kitted out cops.
Okay, so you guys are basically at the end of the alley on this side.
Where? I didn't see the...
top left corner.
Oh, top left where I got something. All right.
So you guys look and you hear the hiss of the rumored Hellion cats that are out there, but you don't actually see anything in the dark. In the skyline, you see the faint red and blue blip of security drones kind of closing off the area, but not so noisily or obviously that anyone on the ground notices. You've got some burning garbage cans because that's what you expect to find in these type of alleys. Who knows what they're burning? As you go by one can, and basically there's the remains of some kind of viroid skull. The wiring makes good material. So you guys are just going to be walking down the street here.
I don't know. I don't see anybody else there.
I mean, they can walk down the street. I'm just going to make a quick stealth check.
I was going to say, we're sending the scout out so she can go take a nap.
Yeah, see how well I can hide with my new machine gun.
Love it.
Yeah, I want to see how well I can hide with my new machine gun. Would be interesting.
Or we could use the cam drone.
Okay, who's operating it?
I'll operate it.
And are you getting out of the van or are you staying in the van?
I'm getting out of the van. I'll come in.
Okay. Slap your little cam drone goggles on so you can see through the camera.
We got 2 of them.
You get the little startup sequence. Ba-ba. Okay, so I'm assuming you're doing the cam drone while you're far distance. So you're just off the map, so you're not totally noticeable. Not a full tactical team with a light machine gun. I'm going to count to see how many times I say light machine gun today.
It is fun to say.
Yeah.
Light machine gun.
So where are you taking the cam drone?
Machine gun.
And how far off the ground are you keeping it?
I'll keep it like 15, 20 feet off the ground. So it's not going to be in anyone's sight line unless they've decided to look up for some fucking reason.
And hey, the delivery companies
Maybe
use
the
those little
whining
things all
noise
the time.
from the fan.
Yeah.
Blades.
I'm going to use my own little portrait as the stand-in for...
That works perfect. Okay, so... And it starts going down the alleyway. As you come by, you totally see that at this alleyway here, there's doors, but the doors seem to be sealed shut. We're talking like somebody put scrap metal and welded it to the door structure.
Okay.
So none of these side doors seem to be viable. The windows seem to have not only been painted solid color, but they've been boarded up as well. Totally gives you that rat house feel. As you get closer, you see there's a slew of little hopper bikes all parked out here like a little biker gang lives here. You totally see the little Chupacabra logo on each of the bikes. As two of the bikes, by the way, you notice they have long-range communications antennas, big floppy antennas on them. You see two guys standing out here that for the moment don't seem to be noticing your drone. Give me a stealth check. I'm going to give you a blue for your drone's little innocuous, quiet stealthiness.
Sounds good. Using my stealth check?
Using your stealth check, yep. How good are you at sneaking?
I have 3 ranks in it.
There you go. You are super good at sneaking.
Only 2 agility.
This is not the first time you've played with a cam drone in people's windows.
Mm-hmm.
As that's rough.
That's rough.
I mean, it's not like he flew it into them at least. It just they noticed it.
Yeah. As immediately you're zipping closer to them, and the two guys immediately stop and look, and one guy elbows the other guy and says, "Hey, check it out. Somebody's playing Peepin' Tom." And he's like, don't mess with it. Probably belongs to one of the kids over here. I used to have one of those when I was a teenage boy. Yuck, 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 yuck. But if it looms around, we got orders to keep any of that shit from happening. We don't need to call that in yet. And the one guy for that one thread is totally staring at it. He's watching. You totally think the one guy who spotted originally is totally sus. The other dude's just like, whatever. It's probably just going to fly right on by.
Mm-hmm. And I'm going to play it cool and fly right on by.
Okay. So as you are playing cool, give me a deception roll.
Not amazing at that, but I can try.
You can always try. You still got story points. You got more than I do.
It's true.
Give it a little hello waggle.
Wiggle waggle.
Tell you what, I'll use a story point and immediately bring the story point back to us.
Oh.
Yeah.
I've got your upgrade in there as both these guys are watching the drone go by.
That's success, technically.
Hey,
it's not an amazing success.
It's not technically. It's success all the way. So they're watching the drone. And she's like, see, I told you, it's just driving on by. And as the drone drives by, you do notice that this entrance here is totally an open cargo entrance. The type that has the roll-up gates. Mm-hmm. And currently the gate is rolled all the way up, and there's 2 more dudes just killing time inside here under the stairs. As you're just totally being passé flying by. And this time, go ahead and take 2 strain.
That's
as you were just strain, like, just keep pedaling, just keep pedaling.
I was gonna say 1 more strain, and you didn't check the battery; it wasn't charged. Blimp.
As it crashes down in the alleyway with all the other refuse. Okay, so you're pretending to send it on a roundabout course?
Yep.
See, this totally would have made a great distraction if somebody was within range to do something.
Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah, somebody didn't want to stealth up anymore. Like, they're.
I was just waiting for the drone. If you want me to go and stealth up right now, I would do it. You can roll it. You ready? You ready, James?
Are you gonna stealth?
Yeah.
Well, is this the route we're gonna go? Is through them and through the door then?
Seems like the better way to go about it.
Yeah.
And it looks like someone's using an upgrade. Okay, go for your stealth.
I'm assuming these are cops up front or something. No.
No, those are guards.
Oh, okay.
Those are members of the group that are a minion group. There are 4 of them up there.
Huh.
Now,
back.
how
Doesn't really matter.
far are you stealthing there? How far is Hitomi going with that stealth check before the refuse in the alleyway gets kicked and the can goes clickety clack, clickety clack?
Usually if I was over here in this alleyway, which I believe we are over here, yeah, I would probably go halfway before stopping, TBH.
Okay, put yourself on the map there.
So I'm assuming we're like back here.
So like I guess if like this was a start point about like right here.
Okay, why are there 2 of me?
Because I
Well,
thought
I guess
we
I would
needed
be
an
close
extra.
to the wall, but like yeah, right there.
Okay, next to the
and
wall.
with 4 advantage.
What would you like for your 4 advantage?
Well, the other one I see your
This
name.
place
So.
is kind of decrepit and
See?
old and not exactly quite well built or put together, right?
It's
There are 2 of me.
definitely needs TLC.
So with some 4 advantage, I was hoping that maybe I could get like a steam vent or some steam from like a sewer grate or something just like pops up obscuring the immediate area. You know, something like that's kind of natural in this place.
Okay, so basically a little steam vent just drops steam at the exact perfect moment.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, so would that be 4 advantage or 3 advantage?
That would be 3 advantage. Just as you blow your stealth roll, and a steam vent for the lift that's inside this building just goes and blows a obscuring cloud of steam up. As immediately both these guys who were looking at the drone totally had their attention. All of a sudden you see the can come flicking out from where you kicked it by accident. And you do still have 1 advantage. What did you want for that?
I will use that for my next stealth roll.
So 1 advantage is only for the next person to go.
So, well, I know I can't be specifically for a person, but could I just say like the next stealth roll?
Okay.
Because it's usually pertinent to like the skill check, right?
Yeah. I'll give it to you.
And I'm guessing I'm the only one who's gonna do stealth next. So.
Well, you know you blew your stealth. I mean, it's just that the steam bath is buying you time. As immediately these guys snap around at the noise and they're like, somebody's out there, and of course immediately they like draw their weapons out and they yell loud enough that the rest of your team can hear it. That hey, somebody's out here, come back us up, guys. And obviously it's this dude yelling, and this dude kind of steps up, and they holler for these guys to come take their spot. As they start slowly crouching towards you. The steam is there. It's starting to evaporate. You know the muck that you just kicked is like all over your shin. Hopefully it's muck and somebody didn't just shit in the alley. As you see the predator-style sparkles going up your leg, revealing yourself for the moment.
Would I be able to make another stealth check and back out?
We can roll initiative now that something's initiated. Everybody give me a vigilance check since y'all weren't expecting it.
That's so much for cool check.
Look who's so vigilant.
Wow. 3 advantage.
I'm pretty vigilant next.
Yeah.
So many advantages.
As the poor drone is like, I escaped now.
Am I the only one that...
The only one with successes?
No, I'm not, apparently, but...
Everybody's all patiently waiting for the drone and the stealth guy to do their thing, and then all of a sudden the can goes clanking out into the alleyway, and they're all just like, oh shit, are we supposed to be ready? I'm not ready. I was told we'd be given a signal. That was not the signal.
Apparently, only one of us was ready.
Yeah.
And like really ready, apparently.
I rolled a success, thank you.
Yeah, but like really ready. No. Like if we had a sniper, that would be good but no.
I wanted to go DACA, so I got DACA.
Okay. What about them? Jim? Oh.
Yeah. Oh, hey, look at
they're
that.
just as good as we are.
Apparently, they were busy looking at the drone at the wrong moment. Okay, so who's going first? This steam cloud's going to evaporate any second.
I'm going to go first, and I'm going to make another stealth roll.
So short is 6.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to make another one.
So, doing the penguin little hand gestures. You didn't see me.
Misdirection. So go ahead and make your stealth roll.
Okie dokie.
As he trips over
Something
the
about
trash
carrying
can.
a giant light machine gun makes it hard for you to sneak around.
But it has light in the name.
Light was relative. Stop ordering off the catalog.
Wait. Wait. Before anything goes on, technically, I do have a blue added. And it was not added to the roll.
It was not added to the roll. I thought you were going to add it.
So
go ahead. I've
I'll
cleared the pool. Go ahead and roll your blue.
The light actually
Holy crap, it's a wash.
on it.
It's a wash.
A wash is not a success.
But it's not a fail either. I'll take that.
No, it is a failure.
It is a failure. You didn't have adverse effects from the failure.
Lack of success is the definition of failure.
But
The
despair
there. So immediately for the despair, the guys are like looking at the steam cloud. Then all of a sudden, as the cloud parts beautifully, the fire behind you. See that burning barrel behind you? Beautifully silhouettes you in the smoke of this giant shadow with a giant rifle barrel. That immediately, as the smoke starts to dissipate, the shadow shrinks and squares up on your silhouette. That is just perfectly silhouetted with again, I will totally click this fire behind you. That your camo system is trying to correct for, but is actually doing the worst thing. It's making you glow like the fire. As they're just like, there! Somebody's in a camo suit! Light them up, boys! And I'm gonna totally
camo suit. This is light armor. Otherwise, I would be adding some stuff to it.
Well, it's the camo, the effect that they're seeing. I mean, it's like Ghost of the Machine. The effect is known. And you
the ride armor doesn't have that.
Oh, you're not wearing the camo suit?
No, I'm wearing ride armor. That's why.
Okay.
If I was wearing the camo suit, it would have been better for stealth. There with the ride armor, I was just going off my agility, basically.
Oh, okay. I was thinking you had your camo suit on. So they're like...
No. If I bought my camo suit, I wouldn't bring a light machine gun. That would make no sense.
It's the cops! Call for backup!
Something about carrying around a 20-pound machine gun. Yep.
So anyways, I'm going to move 6.
You're running away after you fail that stealth.
Yes, what a shocker. And then let's see. I am also going to take 1 strain. And I'm going to use parkour.
What are you jumping on top of?
Well, parkour just lets me move to a location within short distance, so...
As a maneuver, which is literally no different than just moving. Parkour is about you can get to like anywhere in 3-dimensional space.
You would still need to take 2 strain if you want to parkour.
So I still would take 2 strain if I wanted to parkour?
Yeah, because parkour is
it's still a maneuver.
But like if you had a table, it allows you to go over the table without hindrance.
Instead of around it. Yeah.
You
Or
cross
if you
the
wanted
terrain.
to get up on like the roof.
Yep. Which this roof is definitely not within short distance. If you have medium,
that's it's 5 stories high. So then I won't parkour. Then I'll just end my turn there.
you sure you want to stay there? I mean, parkour could get you around the corner. If you're trying to get around the corner just to take a second maneuver, it might be a thing.
Even need,
Wait, so I could 1 strain to just get around the corner?
2 strain.
2 strains, so you can always take a second maneuver. Or do you want to stand there and be within shooting distance when their turn comes up?
Well, do they have shooties?
Oh, they got shooties.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, that's peachy now. We got this long run to try to get to them while they're shooting. Wonderful.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna take 2 strain. I don't want to
so
get shooty.
you grab the corner
Great
and
job.
whip around the corner real quick, okay? So
Yeah,
who's
no, I'd
going
rather-
next?
outside of moving forward and shooting, I got nothing, David. Unless you got an idea.
Well, assuming that they're watching him, we're kind of back in the dark still, kind of would be waiting for them to advance. Because, I don't necessarily cherish charging into their 4 guns ablaze, even with 3 defense.
Just because I can be shot doesn't mean I want to be shot.
Oh, you got your riot shield, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Well, this is why I got the assault rifle, but I don't want to be the first one to fire, so I'll just aim.
So you're gonna take a knee and pull your weapon on them in the dark alley. Do you have any optics, by the way? It's lit up, but I was just checking. Okay.
No, just the telescopic scope, but
okay.
That doesn't do anything for that.
And you're not stealthing or anything like that? You're just taking a knee in the middle of the alleyway, putting your barrel down range?
I guess I will try to stealth a little bit, move into the shadows.
Okay. So who's going next?
I'm going to tuck up against the wall as I pull my pistol out.
Okay, we hear the sound of steel on synthetic leather.
So, ready for a stealth?
You going for a hardcore stealth? I like that.
Just quick draw and then stealthing.
You literally, there's that little rain pipe there.
Yeah, you never let me do my roll, but there you go.
As you guys both get into a nice concealy position,
right.
Go ahead and give me your stealth.
Ready?
Yep.
Oh, Jesus
Christ.
What?
Really? How can that even be?
Wow.
It truly is an advantageous night.
So what would you like for your 6 advantages? As you try to stealth, but you're just like, you put your arm against the pipe to steady your aim, as opposed to actually getting behind the pipe? Probably because your buddy is taking up so much damn room behind the pipe.
Well, I'll give a...
What do you mean? He's hiding behind this little box. Little box right here.
Right. I don't know. I'll give the other 3 blues for whatever they're doing.
Holy shit.
Okay. So then we come up with our hacker extraordinaire. Standing out there with his remote control.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay out in like the main road and not in this alleyway where bullets are gonna start flying.
As he just turns aside and says, "Nope."
Yeah, but I will turn the camera drone around and have it start fucking dive bombing these guys.
Ooh. Okay, now they're not very sturdy, so you don't want any.
They don't need to be sturdy.
They just need to be a distraction.
Okay,
yeah,
so
they just need to give these guys a chance to get close enough to start opening fire.
Okay, so go ahead, and as you turn him around, and literally from your goggles for the drone, you're hearing brah, brah, da 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 da
Yeah, I was
da.
gonna say
Give
little
me
speaker.
your computer's roll for this attack. And which one are you going
Sure.
after?
I just want to harass this front pair the most.
Okay, the ones that were curious about you before.
Yeah.
As you take,
Which computer? It doesn't matter which computer. It's
yeah,
the same.
as you take like 3 steps to get behind out of the alleyway sight. Here's a nice stoop that I'll be on. All of a sudden, a hopper comes by, and you just hear the. Hey, good looking. You're a VR operator, huh? Give me your roll as you're dive bombing them from behind.
Incredible.
You forgot your blue.
There is 3 blue there for you to roll.
Well,
I gave each of them a blue.
So one blue for you then.
one
Come on.
blue,
Yeah,
please.
one blue each.
1 blue to rule them all. You got it on your end, or you want me to put it in?
Hey!
Hey! What would you like for your 1 success and 6 advantage? As you come and you just.
World's
A
most
lot of
effective
damage.
blue die.
Best blue for the rest of the night.
Well, you're trying to distract them, so.
I mean, I want to do more than distract them. I want to like knock them down and knock their fucking weapons out of their hands as they dive to the ground.
As they're starting to hustle, and all of a sudden the drone just comes back and right between the two of them, and they basically dive for cover because they're getting aerated, and they drop their weapons. Look at all the maneuvers it's gonna cost to get them back up to par.
There you go.
As the little drone just goes. Little sticker on the back of it. If you're close enough to read this, fuck off.
Yeah.
Okay, so these two guys are like, what the what? And the guy obviously gets off the earbud that he was hollering that there's something going on back here for that despair. He's totally calling for backup. These two guys, let's not get them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They get to there. They're going to totally spend their next action to keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And as they do, they totally holler. There's another dude down the alleyway. Once we deal with this Joker, we got to go find out who that is. And these guys are going to spend all of their move and action to pick up their weapons and get on their feet and swat, kind of like a big fly at the drone that's bugging them. I told you it was just some delivery guy. So they burn their whole turn just getting their guns, and you see clearly that they've got pistolas. Little Fletcher pistolas. And something funky about their arms, but one of each of their arms, but nobody really got close yet. That brings us back to the top of the order. Who's going first?
Okay, so I am going to double aim.
So you're peeking around the corner?
Yep, I'm going to double aim. My weapon is in short range, but it does have auto fire.
So you're shooting in full auto?
Yeah.
And they are definitely within short range, right?
Yep.
Okay, now you do realize since you're double aiming, you're not going to be able to pull yourself back around the corner, right? Long
It's gonna
pause.
be amazing.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm good with that.
which one of the two are you shooting at? The first one or the second?
First one.
Okay, and you're shooting at full auto, so it's going to be 2 purple. You're about to rip and roar with a light machine gun in an alleyway.
Yeah,
Yep.
we don't see that often.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Ready?
Yep.
Uh-oh.
You
Someone
did
did
not have that
do
set up
it.
correctly.
Okay.
Check your qualities. You might have a space or a not comma between the words. Combat personnel. That might have to be taken out.
Also, it's worth noting that dice modifiers go in modifiers, not in qualities.
Yeah.
Yes, I did put them in modifiers, not quality. Let's see if this works.
There you go. That's unfortunate.
All those blues. So
How'd
I
they get that
got
many
those,
blues?
and you still can't hit.
Well, you must have
That's-
some. So one blue is from your buddy giving you a blue, plus you have your accurate one there,
And then
Yeah.
aim twice.
and you aim twice, and immediately
Okay.
you swing. You were running, so you come to a stop. You chunk the machine gun, and then you swing around and just start roaring before your barrel even clears the corner, and you just see machine gun fire rip through this alleyway. That flaming barrel there, he's got bullets ringing through it, so you're hearing like ka-tong, tong, seeing little modified tracers coming out of it. As these guys both kind of put their hands up around their heads like, oh shit, we're dead! And then they kind of pause and look. They look that there's no holes in their bodies. As you have this ripped line of rounds walked up across and between both of them, but didn't actually hit either.
So he is within short distance, so he can. You got advantage? You could use an advantage to apply a single strain with containment, as long as you're in short range of me.
They do see
If you
you.
miss,
Yep, you are in play because the other guys saw that crazy guy with the pistol in the alley
Okay.
and the shield. How weird is that?
Yeah.
That was much less fun than that time that we got out of an elevator in the Clone Wars one, and Raymond had his fucking Vulcan cannon just.
Oh
already
God,
blown
yeah.
up.
yeah.
God.
Yeah, that was pretty anticlimactic. I'm just gonna use those advantages to get some strain back.
Okay.
Oh, I miss Grim.
And I'm going to flip one of these and duck back into the alley.
How do you do that?
With a little skill called Nimble.
And what does Nimble do?
I can spend a story point to allow my character to perform a move maneuver as an incidental.
Does it allow you to take more than 3 maneuvers though?
It's not a maneuver; it's an incidental.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
I was
So
waiting for
Yeah,
the
I can.
wording on that one.
Yeah, this does not count against your limit of 2 maneuvers per
okay,
turn.
that's what I was looking for. Yeah.
Yes,
So
it does still count as one of my 2 move maneuvers, but it doesn't count as one of my maneuvers.
Say what?
So yeah, that's my turn as I am sad.
So you're just gonna you're not gonna go any further than that around the corner?
I mean, like, nah, I'm
Okay.
good. I'm good.
He's spraying and praying and ducking behind the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so who's going next?
Someone that can actually hit.
Are you shooting? I'll wait. If not, I'll go.
Yeah, I'll open up. I want to aim at this guy and open up at full auto.
Okay, and are you just at medium? Nope, you're still in short, right?
That's medium.
No, he's still at 6.
Short.
So it's 2 purple.
Okay.
And no defense.
Okay, hopefully I did this one right.
God, that was just such a sucky roll.
And the best thing ever is the cop is watching this because it's still in the alley in her point of view.
Oh,
Fuck a dog.
Okay, so good things happen. You're totally hitting this guy for what, 9 points of damage?
Jim,
Yeah,
you are
then I'll-
getting your money's worth on these fucking upgrades.
What would you like for the 3 advantage?
I'll hit both of them.
Okay, so 2 advantage to hit the second guy too?
Yeah. And then I don't know, a black die for the next guy to go.
As you totally hit both of them, and you realize that they have body armor on. They should have dropped like rocks if they were just Joe Schmoes, but they took a round each. And as that is happening, since we've already spent a despair to call for backup, Jesus.
Jesus.
Yes, I can hit things, but apparently in very bad ways.
And now the cop bursts around the corner going, freeze! NAPD!
Freeze, scumbags!
And then proceeds to get completely lit up.
That would be hilarious. We can't hit these goons, and yet we fucking destroy the cop.
As halfway up the building here,
Oh god.
right here, all of a sudden what looks like a boarded up sealed solid window slides open as some yoho kind of sticks themselves like half out the opening. And let's see. Only one of y'all is not stealthed. That's bad news.
Well, no, none of us are stealth. We've been.
Not
I
anymore.
mean, he shot a weapon.
Yep.
He's not stealth.
On full auto.
Yeah, nobody's stealth.
So up here on
If anything, I'm stealth now because all the attention's on the 2 full autos going off. And
I'm less of a target right now. Upstairs, a short distance, a sniper pops out with his little submachine gun and totally like slaps the machine gun, and he is totally ready to light some people up. As he yells down to these guys who just got shot, he's like, "Where are they?" And you have a feeling on their turn. I'm not even gonna bother. You know what? I will bother rolling initiative. Why not? It'll break things up since y'all are stuck there. Here's my impromptu vigilant sniper.
Either give it back or...
I was gonna say give what back? Did you flip a point?
Yeah.
Did.
For their initiative?
Oh, I thought he was shooting.
Not yet. I was putting his initiative out there.
No.
Yo, weirdos. Do you want to use it when he does shoot on next turn?
Yep.
Okay, so we'll save it for that. So he pops out for the despair, and
then immediately gets to take a turn, I guess.
Yeah. So he's gonna light up the guy who just lit up the alley with machine gun fire. That just makes total sense. Do you have?
Can he even get an angle on him like that?
He can totally get it. He's hanging out the window. They're right there. Not Anshin.
Oh. Okay.
The guy who just ripped his
Okay.
his assault rifle down the hallway there, the alleyway.
You said machine gun, so I thought you meant
Yeah.
I'm like,
Sorry,
can he-
assault
Well,
rifle.
he fired full auto too.
yeah.
Yeah, but again, machine gun.
Do you have any range defense?
2.
2.
Not enough.
Range defense 2 for medium range. You give him an upgrade. I'm going to totally give him a blue because he's in a nice sniper position, seeing all the action from his little vantage point.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together now.
Now is the moment. And you know what? We're going to fire him full auto too. Since we're lighting this alleyway up, let's add an extra purple for full auto. As his little submachine gun compared to your tat just goes and did the dice
Well,
roll.
then he's not a sniper if he's using a full auto weapon.
Listen here,
He's
other
just,
guy he can see in the alleyway.
Gunner out the window.
As
I got range defense at 3, so
he lights you up with a solid 6 points with Pierce 2. As we now have auto fire in play all over the place.
Apparently.
And who's going next?
well, was gonna rush forward, but I guess I won't now.
Everyone has nicely come to you.
Well, I mean, I could have gone up there and smacked him around really good, but I'm not gonna like go right below the guy shooting at full auto. So I guess I will shoot them with the synap pistol.
Now remember, this guy's at medium range because of his height.
Huh?
This guy,
Yeah,
the
no, I'm
sniper,
shooting at
yeah. Oh, you're
this
shooting at the
guy.
first Jamoke?
Yeah. All right. Looking to see what all I got to play with here. All right, so that's that. No, not that. That didn't do anything. Substitution. All right. And that doesn't necessarily help. All right, so all right, I'm gonna shoot. I guess I'm standing, so I'll aim. So get a blue. Ready?
Not yet. Yeah, and they're medium range, right?
No, short range.
And they are close
shooting
enough
at
to the
the-
fire that you don't have to worry about any black dice.
Yeah, I'm shooting at the front guy.
Okay, short range, no range defense, and a blue. Take your shot.
All right. What the hell?
Again.
That doesn't like. Oh, probably because that went to the second level. All right, here we go.
Hey,
There.
just needed that second shot to get really good.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, it was when I copy and pasted it went, disorient and then stun and then put damage on a second line instead of on the same line. So, all right. So that is 5, 6, 7 points.
Okay, some damage.
Stun damage. And we will use the 2 advantage to do stun 3 for 3 additional. And do I have strain? Don't have strain.
That stun 3
I'll
really helped.
Huh?
That stun 3 really helped. Let's put it this way: the stun 3 did more than the soakable damage.
Nice.
I don't believe 2 people fired full auto and have only slightly marred these guys.
And I'll give him a black.
Okay, specifically getting a black dice.
Well, next to go a black. Because I used 2, so it's next to go a black.
So that means the next one to go has 2 blacks.
Well, you used 2 for the stun 3, didn't you?
Right, so
And he's
for the
using
stun
1 for
3
next to
and
go.
1 for the next to go. That's why I said.
Yeah.
So not him specifically,
But Kevin also did next to go get the black.
yeah. So there's 2 blacks out there for whoever goes next on their side. All right. Drone dude, do your worst.
I'm gonna continue dive bombing and like swooping out and swooping back in and just annoying the shit out of these guys so they can't fucking get in on this fight.
Oh, look at you trying. Look at you trying. Trying to get my money's worth
Try
there.
hard.
Just know if they kill this cam drone, I have a combat drone too.
Okay, so go ahead and take your computer's check to see how annoying you can be to them. You're hoping for those advantages.
The answer is very.
Oof. As these 2 guys are busy like swatting and shooting rounds in the air at this thing and not catching it, but completely distracted. However, what would you like for your 3 advantage?
I want to catch the attention of the sniper too.
Oh, I will give that to you. That the sniper is like, he's attacking my bros. He's like, Johnny, don't let that drone touch you. Who knows where it's been?
It's like, what's that noise back there? Oh shit.
So my jamokes. 2, 3, 4, 5. So the first one to go that's getting double black dice. I don't know why we just had someone disappear off the map.
I don't either.
He probably didn't want to get shot.
No, it's just one of my guys has.
Well, put the one you just took back and put it back because it has your name under it. So
They both do.
Well, not to me, they don't.
For me. And the
Well,
other
okay,
one
well,
has, one's not showing the wounds and the other one is. I don't know.
Well, then this will be the one that shoots you then, because, you keep moving around. So, yeah, his Fletcher does not have auto fire. So that guy's going to shoot at you as you're dancing around, pulls out his Fletcher, and you just see the sparks of the Fletcher dust go flying around and rip into you pretty nicely. Good thing you're not standing together, huh? So he hits you for 4 points of damage with Pierce 2. Surely you're not dead.
You mean 6 with Pierce 2?
With 6 with Pierce 2, yep. I was just noticing you have a skull and crossbones on your icon.
Yeah, see, I don't know. I didn't put that there.
Well, you can take it off. And this guy is totally going to shoot the guy with the light machine gun that's shooting people around the corner. Do you have any range defense?
I have 1.
One's pretty good.
Better than nothing.
Upgraded my armor for it.
Yep.
As he hits you.
One of the you did add the 2 black. Okay, to the one guy shooting. Right?
And yeah, the first guy that shot him had 2 black, and the second one had 1 because Anshin's character's around the corner in the darkness. So he hits you for 6 points with Pierce 2. And they're screaming up to the sniper out the window. They're saying, "Get us back up now! I think these are the cops!"
Cops don't have fully automatic weapons, but okay.
Actually, they do.
Maybe.
Yeah, true.
I was gonna say.
This is America. They absolutely do when they want to.
Yep.
Okay, so top of the order.
Yeah, I don't like being shot at very much, so yeah, they're gonna get shot at.
Okay, so you're going first.
What happened to the golden rule? Do unto others and all.
Yeah.
Yeah, they shot at me, so I'm gonna shoot at them. Exactly.
And you're shooting on full auto?
Yep, I will double aim.
Okay, I got 2 blue against your 2 purple. I was hoping to bait somebody to give me some points back.
Yeah, flip it back.
Using your racial.
Yep.
Oh my god. But yeah. Anyways, ready?
Yep. There
Yeah,
he goes.
yeah,
He gets his
yeah.
vengeance.
Wow, you can hit him 3 times too.
Okay, so which one is the first one you're shooting?
Oh, yeah. Which one of those two hit you?
This guy. The one who just shot your buddy, too.
Yeah,
This is the one that shot you just now.
Oh, yeah, no, then I'm hitting this one. The one who shot me.
So what is your first bullet's damage?
My first bullet's damage is 12 pierce 2.
There's 2.
Oof. What does it look like when you spray and pray him, I think? Let me double check. 12 points, pierce 2. No, he actually is still alive! No, he's not. 12 points. He has 12 wounds. Yes, he is. He is still alive. He is still alive. He's got 4 wounds left because he has soak of 6.
I'm going to use 2 advantage for auto fire.
Okay. Are you hitting him a second time?
Yeah.
What does it look like when the second bullet tears through what was left of his flesh? Very muscular flesh.
Yeah, so let's just say he had a whole bunch of holes in his chest and stomach, and he was still breathing fine. But then at the very last moment, he just sees another bullet just going to his head. You know? Yep, and kind of plunks in there, finishing it off.
And in case anybody was interested, he conveniently drops his 2 weapons. And what would you like for your other 2 advantages and big damn triumph?
Yeah, for my other 2 advantage, auto fire.
Okay, so you're triggering auto fire on this guy?
Yep.
Ooh, I can tell you the first bullet tears through him and ends him. What's it look like?
Yeah, so he just kind of looks to his ally, just getting like riddled with bullets, as he just noticed the slight movement of my arms towards him, and it just like does a little line of like right into like his guts.
As you just see their bodies doing that flinching, standing there taking the shots.
Mm-hmm.
All of this being recorded on the cop's binocular cam. Okay. So, anything you want to do for an incidental?
For the triumph in particular.
Do a Fortnite dance.
Teabag!
I'm not gonna fucking Fortnite dance. Oh god, no, but for the triumph, I was hoping that seeing them just get fucking blasted by the person with the light machine gun, right?
Yeah.
Just kind of freaks out everybody who just saw that. And
I fall out of the window.
I don't think the other 3 guys are paying attention to what you just did to these 2 guys. They're distracted by my drone.
I will totally give you that this guy turns back from the guys fucking around with the drone and totally sees you waste them, and he will totally nope and pop back into the wall.
Actually, all he sees is a spray of bullets. Didn't really see where or who it came from, but
That's
Yeah.
the thing. He
He's
just
in the
sees these
alley.
guys get laid out by somebody in the alley he can't see around.
yeah, I'll have him nope out of here.
He immediately looks at that and just nope, and goes right back and slams the hatch shut that he popped out of, because he's like, whoever just did that, no.
That could be me in a second. Yes. But that will be for my triumph, and then I don't believe I have anything else that I can do. Well, that I want to do. So yeah, that'll be my turn.
Okay, so who's going next?
I'll open up on these guys.
Okay, long range, right?
Nope. Telescopic sight. So it goes back down to medium.
Nice. I was just making sure it wasn't medium to start with.
And then an aim.
1 aim and a 2 purple. Are you shooting full auto or just single shot?
Yeah, full auto.
3 purple. Okay, these guys are fussing around, swatting, and kind of shooting rounds off at the camera drone. Get some great footage. Zooming in really close and then pulling away. Ready when you are. Oh!
At least it's not a despair this time.
True. As you're going rat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat, shooting down there, these guys are fucking around with the drone, and bullets are whizzing past and between them as they realize, holy shit, and they look down the alley and notice the bodies of their friends hitting the dirt as you're going on full auto, shooting the shit out of the place. What do you want for your 5 advantages?
I'll give each of them a black and then a blue for the next one of us to go. Because that would be distracting, I would think.
That would be distracting, hearing the whistling of the bullets going by. Especially when they thought it was just, our guys got those guys, and they're like, oh, our guys are dead. So I'm going to totally steal that initiative slot for them. Totally get rid of that one.
What?
As this guy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, doesn't like the idea of being shot, and this guy is totally going to shoot the fucking drone. I'm giving a black dice for the drone's silhouette, by the way, because it's tiny and moving.
It's a 0, isn't it? Hell yeah.
Yep. And he's going to aim. That's what his maneuver is going to be.
Oh, he's still got a black die. Well,
Yep.
yeah.
2 black dice now. 1 from your distracting shots and 1 from the drone zipping around successfully. And he's going to shoot the drone with his Fletcher.
Jesus.
And we just
dead.
see the
Yeah.
little drone bits flying through the air, catching the glint of the light from the fire barrel, sparkling as the pieces fall to the ground. And he's like, that's what you get.
No
Tell
more
you what,
signal.
Tell you what, I think that was worth the 150 credits that a cam drone costs.
That we got for free?
Yeah.
And he's going to shoot at the guy that's shooting at him since you are within medium range. Do you have any range defense?
2.
Ooh, 3 black dice. That's not pretty. And he's going to take 2 strain to aim. Might as well. Let's see if the dice fight each other enough. As he stops and aims, and you see his hand wiggle, and then he pulls that trigger, and the beautiful slow motion of the round flying down the barrel totally goes whap, right into you. For 5 points with Pierce 2. I was really hoping to get me some advantage here.
I have 1 left.
These are the beautiful ones meant to do massive, horrible crit damage, and I've not been able to do any crit damage. And who's going next?
One of us.
No. Come up and say hi, swap your
Oh,
weapons,
shit.
quick draw, and taking 2 strain, and we're gonna whack them.
So did you double move to get to him?
Yeah, it was 9.
With a melee. Okay. You ain't got no melee. You ain't got no melee defense, so it's just 2 purple.
Bummer. Ready?
Yep. Soak don't fit. Oh.
Damn. Hot damn.
So first, what is your damage?
That would be 8, 9, 10 stun damage.
Okay, so he takes the stun damage like a champ. He's still on his feet.
And then takes another 4 for 2 advantage.
Okay, he's looking wobbly now. He's at half of what he started out with today.
And I forget what the hell's disorient do.
It just gives him black dice. But 3 black dice would be pretty vicious. You know, black dice for 3 rounds would be pretty vicious.
Yeah.
So you're disorienting him,
Sh-
or you can always crit. How often does a stun
Yeah,
weapon
but
get to crit?
yeah. Well, I mean, would the crit take him out?
Nope, no,
Or
he
what?
can take a crit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll disorient him. We'll make it
Okay.
harder for him to hit.
So he's got 3 rounds of disorient. As he's wobbling on his legs, as you just cracked him across the jaw, and he's like, "What?" And here I didn't prepare my power gauntlet. It was meant for my pip
What a
stack.
shame.
And last but not least,
Damn right, you would never call me least.
Definitely
what you gonna
last.
do? And your goggles immediately go to static, and you're like, "Shit."
Yeah, I'll step into the alleyway.
And take if there's only one guy left.
Yeah.
Or 2 guys left.
Hey, he's IT. You don't risk IT.
He's an operative. Should be able to do it all.
What type of armor does he have?
I don't know.
The not enough.
I mean, he improved his stuff, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll move up and shoot too.
Ooh, with your buddy adjacent to him, I like that. Do you have any cool snipery talents to let you not have to worry about an upgrade?
No.
And your medium range?
That's at short range.
Okay. Got your difficulty set there. For a second, I looked down and I saw that previous roll with the triumph. I'm like, no way! All right. Synap pistol shooting more stun damage.
Yep. 6 damage, which he just soaks.
Yep,
Yeah.
he does. He does in fact soak that magic number. As your shot
Unfortunately.
hits and just kind of like cascades across his armor and his muscles. What is your advantage gonna do?
I'm just gonna give the next one of us to go a blue.
Oh. Okay. So top of the order. This is when Aikido comes around and fires full auto and hits all 3 of you in the alleyway.
You're
Right.
right. I am gonna do that. No, but realistically, I'm just going to
I mean, you've got the range.
Aim.
There is this guy over here too, by the way. The guy who just killed the drone. He's not adjacent to your buddy.
So it doesn't matter if he's adjacent to my buddy or not, but
If you're firing full auto,
It totally matters. When you're adding extra purples and you're having to add an extra purple, it kind of matters.
Well, I got a thing that gets rid of 1 purple if an ally is adjacent.
Yep, you
So-
got the
It's
sniper
still-
thing.
But alrighty, I'm just going to aim once and let that person be at long range.
Yep, that's going to be a long range shot.
Yep, I am not going to do full auto.
Now, since you were hiding behind the corner, are you spending 1 maneuver to get around the corner? Because remember, you specifically were hiding behind the corner, so you don't have line of sight on the guys.
Yeah.
So the sniper couldn't shoot you. So you do need to spend a maneuver to get around the corner to see the targets.
And you're gonna shoot through your teammate?
Well, that should be fine. He's got the talent that lets him shoot without having to add the extra purples.
But it still doesn't mean he doesn't potentially screw up and hit.
We can hope. I mean,
That's fine then. I won't do anything this turn. Somebody else go.
Well, move
Just
forward.
Take a step around the corner and shoot.
Quit cowering and move forward.
Nah, because if he moves forward, then there's a chance that he'll slip and fall asleep.
See, Joseph understands this.
Don't let that scare you just because it's happened like 3 or 4 other times.
It's happened every mission.
He's that
And
guy
not only
from
that,
Survivor.
It's happened every session that we've had combat.
He slips and falls and hits the burning barrel and burns himself. You got this. Well, then don't aim. Your weapon's got accurate. It's already giving you a blue, so don't worry about aiming then. What you gonna do? Come on. Are you gonna aim or no?
I'm gonna move up. I will not aim.
Okay.
I don't need to use any story points, so I'm not going to.
You're now at medium range, right?
I believe
Yep.
it should be medium now. Yep.
Are you firing on full auto?
Let's see, that'll be 3 purple. You know what? I'll fire on full auto. This
Okay.
game made for it. Why not?
Let me adjust the dice pool. You are good to go for a full auto shot. What? These purple dice tonight have been crazy. Okay, you come up around the corner, you run past your partner, you run up to Hayo, and you just like give him that nod, the warrior nod. And then and down the alley, bullets go ringing in a line down here. And you're hitting him for how much damage?
12 pierce 2.
12 pierce 2.
So for 8?
Yep. As one round hits him, he's matrixing this shit with all these bullets. And then one goes whack through his thigh, and he's like, you son of a bitch.
The Matrix does not work in real life.
And I'm totally gonna give the next one of you guys to go a black dice because Akito came running past both of you, ripping full auto. It's kind of distracting.
That's my turn.
So who's going next?
I'm going to go last. David?
I mean, it's the top of the next round, so.
Is it next round
I
already?
would say
Yep.
that you're in the most danger, but with how loopy that guy is right now, who knows?
Okay.
I mean.
I'll smack him again.
Okay, melee. Poor bastards.
Meet my little friend. Say hello again.
Are you gonna aim?
Sure, why not?
Okay, I've got a blue in there for aiming. The next one of you guys to go is getting a black dice, which is gonna be you. Because somebody just ripped a light machine gun off behind your ear.
Yep.
Okay, got your pool ready.
Alrighty.
Oh.
I don't get to add stun 4? Darn it. So it's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 stun damage.
12 stun damage. This guy looks... Good thing you got to soak it. He looks like you could just breathe on him and he's going to fall over. His knees are wobbly. He's looking at your buddy's beautiful streams of machine gun fire that look really cool while he's all dazed and disoriented. And he's just like, you baba. You're not sure what he's trying to say, but it's not pretty. But he is still on his feet with 1 point left.
It's all right.
The guy just will not go down.
And now it's their turn.
Yep.
So first, this guy's going to go. He's going to get super cocky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get right in Machine Gun Man's face. He wanted to get closer, but he can't. And he's going to point his Fletcher pistol at you almost point freaking blank. Do you have any range defense?
Who?
Anshin. Aikido?
That's what I assumed, but
Yeah. One range defense.
Okay. And he's going to totally take 2 strained aim. I got 1 black in there. And he's going to shoot you. And he's going to hope for some advantage.
yeah, you got him.
As he runs down there, you see this guy's got sweat coming down, blood coming off his leg. He realizes if he stands at this long distance, you're just going to keep mowing him fucking down like you did his buddies. He pulls his Fletcher out gangster style, holding it sideways as he runs up and just goes, ah! And as the Fletcher flies out and does its business, he hits you for 5 points of damage.
Pierce
Before soak with Pierce 2. And he's going to use, for those 2 advantages, the blast 4. As all of a sudden, Hayo's next to you and Fletch bits are flying into him. And he's like, what the hell? And
So is that 4 damage with no soak?
it's 4 damage with 5 damage with Pierce 2. Yeah, the blast is 4 damage. That's going to be anyone adjacent to you, not you. So that's
So
your
basically,
your buddy next to you that just took 4 points of damage.
and he blasted his buddy too, and himself.
No. Only people adjacent to Aikido.
Oh, okay.
So Hayo takes 4 points of damage from blast 4.
Yep, got it.
Are you sure? Cause oh yeah, you did. Also, my screen just went blip.
Well,
And he's
yeah,
gonna give
it's
you a
not
black
updating,
dice.
but that's
As he's like, you bastards! And his buddy is totally looking at you. And he's looking at his gauntlet, which he unfortunately did not prepare.
oh, there you go.
And he is totally going to spend his maneuver to prepare 1. As you hear the power gauntlet charge up, because he's not going to shoot you with an exploding round point blank.
Oh, that's smart.
And do you have any melee defense?
3.
This poor bastard.
Plus his
He
black.
almost would have been. He
Yep.
almost would have been better off shooting him.
Okay, and I got no story points to spend. As he swings that power gauntlet with no aim, all kinds of disorients. He's got that drunken elbow style kung fu there that he's doing. As he swings real high, and that shield just has no problem taking the hit.
The best way to fist fight is just all haymakers. Only haymakers. No reason for other punches. Only haymakers.
As his power gauntlet made such horrible racket on your shield, it's gonna give the next one of you guys to go a black dice.
Wow.
Because it's all ominous and shit. Power gauntlets. So who's going next?
I'm just slapping on stim packs and walking, so.
You've taken a bit of a beating. Thank God that sniper disappeared.
And a stim pack.
Okay, take a couple steps, heal yourself. That leads us to our last party member.
Hey. I'm gonna aim and shoot at this guy
You have something that
once again.
doesn't give you an upgrade
Sorry, what?
for
No,
shooting?
I don't.
Okay. So 2 purple. Was that an upgrade I just heard?
It is.
Mhm.
Aha, I've got it in there for you.
And you got my aim?
That I did not get. Let me put that in there real quick. And the black from the noise. Ready when you are. Oh!
There. 7 damage.
And remember what I said? That he just had 1 wound left. What does it look like when you stun gun him to the ground?
He just kind of feels like he gets zapped and then he drops to the ground. As relaxed as he's ever been in his life.
Then you hear the
Every muscle in his body relaxes immediately. And I mean every muscle.
I gotta walk past that.
Oh,
all the sphincters all the way.
Yep. There are 37 sphincters in the human body, and every last one of them.
I'm not gonna ask.
I was married to a biology teacher, and I didn't even know that.
I mean, I knew there was like 13.
Like I said, I'm not even gonna ask.
So he goes down like a lump.
Sack of potatoes.
Blam.
It doesn't help that he was ridiculously stunned and dazed, but now he's completely dropped by a stun gun.
Yep. And for the advantage, I'll give Dave a blue. Womp, womp, womp.
I sense the synergy has turned. Okay.
Yeah. The synergy just required the very bad at shooting guy to get in and start doing stuff.
Your shots were all that was necessary. So, top of the order, who's going first? It's a target-rich environment. There's
I was
this
gonna
guy.
say he's already got a bunch of lethal on him, so I mean, I go and whack him. I'm starting fresh on him.
That assumes that he is a separate pool. It's only, what is it?
If he's a rival, he only has 1 pool. Metagamer.
Yeah, has the 2 pools, but rivals and minions both have a set.
All right, that's true. All right, fine. I will step down here and I will whack him.
You didn't even have to move, dude.
Yeah, technically where you were standing was good.
Yeah, that's true.
So you could have aimed.
That's fine. That's fine. I'll aim. If I can get things to cooperate, there we go. All right.
Okay, I got you.
Ready?
Ready. Yep.
I can see my roll.
Roll amazing. That was not bad. That was not bad at all.
12 plus stun 4.
Well, save those 2 advantages. So 12 points. I can tell you gladly that it stuns him to the ground with his bleeding wounds. He goes down, and you still have your 2 advantage.
All right. I'll take stream back in a second. I'm stepped away from the computer after making the roll.
There also should have been another blue because he aimed.
Oh. True.
Well, let me clear the pool. Go ahead and roll in. I put a blue in there. Did I forget the blue from your friend?
Yeah, you probably did.
Go ahead and roll another blue. You might get an extra advantage for more strain, even though you only have 2 strain.
Yeah. Well, give me a second. I stepped away, grabbing something.
See how we catch you at that exact moment?
Yeah. I figured, okay, I made my roll, step away.
I should be good for 5 minutes.
Well, just a couple minutes to grab something in the other part of the house.
See, that's why I waited until my turn ended before I then went and got my food.
Well, it was done. Theoretically, until somebody remembered I was supposed to have another dice. All right, so I need to add a blue and then roll. All right.
Yep.
1 blue. Click out and roll. Hey, another success. So he's even more stunned.
He hit even harder as you hear the crack of stun damage.
All right, so I didn't need this advantages for the stun
Nope.
or to knock him out.
Yep.
I'll take my strain back then. With the 2 advantage. All right, that ends combat.
Yep. So, do you guys want to rush inside, or are you thinking about taking a knee for a cool check?
I'm not worried about any of myself, but I am grabbing a Fletcher.
Yeah.
I mean, you did see the weapons that are available.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my second stim patch and.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the slap patch and gain some HP back.
I'm doing
Slap
fine.
patch.
Good for you.
What do you mean? You lost us 150 credits.
I'm oh well. I'm gonna summon up one of the other cam drones that we requisitioned.
Time to swap out.
Yep.
It's kind of hard to swap out when the other one's. Yeah.
Would you rather I pull in my combat drone?
I mean,
That's up to you.
if you can shoot with it. Alrighty.
I don't know how shooting with the combat drone works. And does it use my computer skill?
No, it would use your actual fire range combat skill.
Ew. Seems like a waste.
Well, it probably has its own stats, right? But probably not super good.
Yeah, or you can have the drone shoot for itself, which I think is not that great.
Probably better than my 2 greens.
Actually, I think it might be. Because I think it's the drone's agility, which I think is 3 greens.
Yeah.
So everybody drops and takes a knee to cool off. I mean, you don't have to. If you want to push on, you can.
Well, I mean, there's slap patch, and I'm not taking a breather because I don't have any strain. So
Yeah.
I don't know about anybody else. And look at that. We made it through combat. Nobody took a nap.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a
No
hit
matter
that
how
someone
hard
should
they
roll a
try.
discipline?
I'm just saying that's good. That's impressive.
You know.
As immediately Akito hears in your ear the officer's voice saying, "Was all of that gunfire necessary?"
I don't know what you're talking about.
As
I didn't shoot a thing. Well, I did actually one, but
so Akito, do me a favor and give me a discipline save. As she basically gives you the riot act in your ear, and none of the team is hearing this. Oh, going for the upgrade. Good use.
Ready?
Yep.
Of course.
Go ahead and take 3 strain as she's berating you in the ear for using lethal force when so many of your teammates were using non-lethal force. You fired a machine gun down an alleyway, and you can
I
totally
will
hit the
take
mute
2
button
strain.
because you'll take 1 back with the advantage. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys dipping around the corner here.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody feel free to move yourselves.
Sorry.
Are you back?
Looking. Well, no, I was looking at something, so I was on another.
As you eyeball around here, and the coast does look clear.
Okay, send the cam drone in.
Yep. Cam drone going in. Cam drone is using my thing because
Cam drone totally sees that this door's been barred. It's got some kind of debris that you could clear to open if you wanted to. Sees that the hallway is clear. There's a giant sign here that says, "This is to the lift. Please do not damage."
Okay.
Where's the cam drone going next? There's door here with machine hum that you're hearing. There's a door here where it's dead silent at the moment. Actually, give me a perception check. With that rumbling noise, you may not be able to hear it. Got your difficulty in there.
What in the world?
Wow. As
You see everything.
you totally
I hear
hear
it.
there's some noise in here.
Dead people.
And nonchalant at that exact moment, as you hear noise, you get the droid a little closer there. The door swings open as some guy's coming out all half dressed and just pants. He's got his shirt in his hand, and the drone manages to duck out of the way just in time for the door to smack it. And some female voice to say, "You're not done in here yet," and pull him back in, and the door closes. And the poor drone goes fluttering to the floor and makes that little drone noise of, "Someone fix my power supply line."
Jesus, these things are not sturdy.
They're fragile.
Must be
As
Italian.
the drone is totally working, but it's just on the ground with one of its power lines got banged in the doorway. Nobody knows it's there, but it's just kind of sad.
Wah, wah, wah.
You totally hear some server room action from here, some sex action from here, and then you hear
Those
that
sound the
there's a
same to me.
big, heavy, elevator platform dealio moving in here with hydraulics.
Well, that's unfortunate. Let's go, guys.
You tell them the drone is down.
Yep. Drone's down. Let's go.
You guys coming?
Yeah, no, I was just looking. So your combat drone can be controlled directly by an operator via wireless link. If being controlled, the combat drone counts as having ranks in any skill equal to the controller's ranks in that skill. So light Fletcher, damage 4, circle, range medium, pierce 2.
It's
So
dice pool, but it gets to share your skills. Okay, so as the keto comes around, you look and you hear that this wall is thrumming and that there's some thumping noise over here. This door is barricaded, obviously not be open from this side. Thankfully, these guys were nice and left the big pull-down gate wide open. You see the little drone going, and the little low battery light blinking, which it shouldn't be. All somebody has to do is go up there and say, "As an action, I'm fixing him." Shake him and smack him. It's not even a mechanics check. Just shake him and smack him.
A little bit of percussive maintenance.
You guys are lining up all tactical?
Yeah. Hey, when I was a computer engineering student, the first thing they told us, if it doesn't work, hit it.
Hey, percussive maintenance is a thing.
Of course, that was in 93 when the boards were kind of loose and slipped around a bit. So
then the second thing you do if that doesn't work is hit it again.
Make sure it's turned on.
Yeah. Make sure it's plugged in.
Yep. Those are the two in that order.
Wait, I can't tell if it's plugged in. I gotta get a flashlight because the power's off.
Yeah. God, I remember that. I was selling computers when that came out.
So it's laying there. Is there a dude here or something? Or here?
Nope.
Sorry. I guess here's the door.
Did you tell them?
He got dragged back inside. No, I very much did not tell them.
Okay, so you guys are moving up again?
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to pick up the drone.
You pick up the drone, and just as an action, you smack it, and it goes. It totally gives you the drone thumbs up.
Yep. And then I'm gonna send it along.
And as soon as you send it along, it totally shows you that the lift is on its way down.
Okay.
It's coming down from the 4th floor. As you
I'm
hear
still getting over the fact that with all that gunfire, these two in here are still going away like rabbits.
I mean, outside there was gunshots. Inside there were fireworks.
Yep.
It could have some secure or some soundproofing, maybe.
Yep. You definitely
Hopefully.
think from the sound that this room's making, the outside walls are soundproof, but this bay was open. But still, it is that part of town. And, besides, when you're in the middle of things, some things are more important to finish.
Yep. Since this has the hum of machinery and servers, I'm gonna try this door and see if it opens.
The door seems to be locked with a very basic lock.
Like mechanical lock or electronic lock?
You could electronic that pretty easy, you're thinking.
Alright, I'll make an attempt at that.
And I will move over here and cover this door. This door.
Okay.
Well, actually, I'll cover this because somebody else will have to cover that door.
I will go over to that door, aim and cover it.
You're shoving your big-ass light machine gun against the door, you mean.
Yeah,
Okay, go ahead and give me your your electronics computer check. I'll just keep saying words until I hit the right one. Jesus Christ!
Just fucking overkill the shit out of that.
Yeah, whenever he does computer rolls.
Yep. So,
whenever I do the one thing I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
You take like a loose wire and the door unlocks. It still registers as being locked. So if anyone's real-time monitoring this, they have no clue the door just opened up. And when you open up, you totally see that this room is set up for someone to basically slice the net. And there's a big, huge breaker-looking lever that says connect, disconnect, and it's currently in the disconnect mode, which is why obviously Jinteki could not get a hold of this building's internet connection, because it is offline currently. But you are seeing a beautiful server room that this could be used to run the entire building's computers as well.
Alright. I'm gonna motion everyone to get the fuck in this room.
And what would you like for your triumph and 4 advantages?
Let's go with the servers are operational and unsecured.
Okay, because someone has such a great lock on this door, they know that they would be pinged if someone opened the door, so they just leave everything in open admin mode.
Yep. Password is password. Login is admin.
Admin 1.
Okay, that
No,
still
just
gives
admin.
you
Just
gives you like 4 advantages.
Not even admin 1. Doesn't need a number or a special character or a capital. Lowercase admin.
Okay, so you still have 3 advantages. Do you want to give somebody a free maneuver to get the heck in here, or your drone?
Yeah. The drone. I'll continue moving around the corner.
Okay, it hears some shuffling noise coming from up ahead. This door here is open, and you do hear like distant sound of boots coming down a stairwell.
Fun.
Like a number that could be in the realm of maybe half a dozen set of boots running down the stairwell.
Do
Nice.
you inform anybody with perhaps a light machine gun that could, mow them down?
No, I am motioning all of you to get the fuck into this room.
Get in the room. We close the door and wait.
Aww. Okay, and we're gonna have a fun one.
Okay.
I'm trying to take up this square to be inside.
Just
So you're
get in
hiding
this way.
behind the door.
I didn't want to be in front of anybody, but okay.
What in front of everybody's the best place for the guy with the big light machine gun.
Yeah.
They will accept you for this. And as you know, you guys get in, you
Wow.
close the door. Just as the door closes and goes thump with the basic lock that you now own its passcode. And do you tell the group the passcode?
No, they don't need to know the passcode.
Okay.
Doesn't matter.
As the automated lights in here kind of turn on softly, but you notice that conveniently they will not glow under the door because it's not that kind of door. You close the door, and your drone is hearing the footprint, the footbeats coming faster, and the lift coming down. Just about the time the first boot hits the stairwell, the door to the lift is opening, and that's a good place to wrap it up there.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dramatic ending. As the lift door opens and the first set of boots hit here, where's your drone going to be? Are you going to try to conceal it?
I mean, if it had the time, I would like it like over here and like viewing in this direction.
I will totally give you that.
Or put it in this corner up in the ceiling.
Now, do me a favor and give me a stealth check for your drone. I got a blue in there for you, and apparently an upgrade. Before we go, we'll find out just how
Not like we need to worry about them.
it is.
Exactly.
Okay, go for it. As that poor little drone is just hovering, hoping it's illusionary, this group of 6 guys come running down the stairwells. Like the first one kind of half jumps down the way, and the last guy in the group looks at the drone, looks directly into the camera, and kind of does the head tilt, like, is that one of ours? Oh well, and is running to follow the group. So there's 6 guys coming down the stairwell heading your direction.
It's like, wonder where they put that drone there.
That's a new addition. And with that sneaky drone moment, that's a good time to wrap it up there.
Okie dokie.
Mainly because I got some story points finally, you bastards.
Yeah, because you definitely didn't use your story points to great effect at all.
And meanwhile, outside with the gunfire, the sexy Bioroids are still peddling their wares.
Nice.
And the guys at the front door are like, until they tell us otherwise, we're supposed to stay at the front door. And you guys feel the fact that the lift has landed and stopped. So whoever's coming up this very large lift is now here. Dun 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 dun.
Dun dun dun.
And you guys get 10 experience.
Woot woot.
Yay, now I'm not broke anymore. Let's go.
10 experience for gutting your way down an alley in a city while being watched by a cop.
Ooh, I know what I'm immediately going to use that 10 XP for.
Uh-oh.
Put another yellow into gunnery.
You know, at this point, you might want to, just in case. You missed a lot of bullets. It counts as range time.
Yep, that's all my 10 XP spent. You know, I had on the job experience gained right there.
That's totally sensible.
Yeah, I'm like, I know how to use this machine gun now. Let's go.
Scary.
What are you talking about? How is the machine gun scary?
Like every good
Just
firearm.
let you run around with it.
Like every good firearm.
This is my first suspicion that I've added.
Yeah,
every good firearm needs at least 1,000 rounds put through it to break it in. So.
But he didn't sleep through
Yeah,
combat.
Yeah, he
last
didn't fall asleep.
Hey, be glad I didn't get the micro missile launcher, okay?
Oh, you
I
should
could have easily bought that. I could have easily done it.
Straight missiles
Too bad.
flying through the air.
And he would have critted or done a despair and like shot himself with it somehow.
Did I put the missile in backwards?
Shoots the vehicle instead. The cop dies.
Oh god.
It's like that
So-
classic
so,
80s
yeah.
action movie where the guy shoots the law backwards and it was actually an on-set accident. It wasn't it's in the script.
Mhm.
Did I just shoot the
Or it's
Jeep
a-
with a dummy round? Oopsie.
Or it was a walnut that hit the police car. If you've seen that video. Frickin' walnut and the guy just fucking unloads on his cop car with the bad guy inside of it and
Oopsie.
never hits him. Yeah, if you haven't seen that, look for the walnut video. Police walnut video.
Yeah.
The guy is fucking hilarious. He goes rolling.
Oh,
does a
the
fucking
dude who shoots at his own
ground
car because a
Yep.
walnut hits the top
And does
of his
the
car.
tactical roll and
yes,
shit. Yeah.
yeah, total fucking doofus.
Dude, like, this is exactly why, like, this issue with the police. They do shit like that.
I'm sure
No,
he is
not-
on some sergeant's
It's not
wall.
the police.
Don't
It
do
is
this.
a dumbass police
Yeah.
officer. They're not. You can't count them all.
Yeah, I'm sure he was one of those mall ninja types that totally thought that combat role in the middle of the street would help. And
I
not
mean, Barney looks more experienced than he did. Barney 5.
Yep, because with age comes wisdom, right? If you haven't shot yourself this long, you've got some
Yeah.
wisdom.
Oh my god, like that one video of this one dude trying to unholster his freaking Glock, and he just shoots himself in the thigh at the gun range.
Yep, he's the guy that does
Oh,
the
that
I
guy, yeah.
just shot myself.
When I
Did
was
you ever
in,
watch the follow-up video to that he did?
No, I didn't know he did a follow-up video.
Because he actually, I used to follow him back in the day. I think he's still on my YouTube, but the guy was doing practices of new holsters he was given to try out. So the first thing he was shooting was one of the new holsters that has the finger depress that you have to point your trigger finger and rub the button for your pistol to come out, because basically someone can't come up and take your gun. Only someone pushing straight down on from the hip with the trigger finger extended will it release. And you have to pretty much firmly touch them. Now, of course, those holsters, there's huge warnings saying do not curl your finger and push the button. You rub your finger across the button and the pistol will come out. Well, he apparently was using that one, and he was using bad trigger finger discipline and curling his finger. So when he reached into his regular holster, guess where his finger now is? Because he put 400 rounds down range with the other one doing speed shooting drills. So he had the bad muscle memory of curl your finger and pull the gun out with your finger there, which immediately, as soon as it clears the holster, your finger is now pulling the trigger, which put like a 6-inch scar down his upper leg and a 4-inch scar down his calf muscle, because it went straight through his thigh, out at the knee, in at the knee, and down out of his calf.
Well, that's why you don't
Yikes.
put your finger on the trigger until you've acquired
You've
target. So
Gotten to a place where you want to destroy something, because it's a perfect example of only point it where you want to destroy something. Holsters
Yeah, I only
are
put
not
my
safe.
finger-
You can still shoot yourself.
Yeah, I only put like my finger on the trigger if I'm actually shooting it,
Hmm.
and no other time.
But yeah, if you ever see those protective speed holsters, never buy them, because it's literally got a big toggle where if you were to reach and grab the handle of your pistol but point your index finger out like you should, the button is right there at your last knuckle at the end. And you're supposed to push this, because if you don't definitively brush against it, the pistol doesn't come out. Because the whole concept was someone can't come up behind you, pull your pistol out, and shoot you with it. Cool concept, but the fact that the button I have to push is now engaging my brain and my trigger finger, that's one of those two things will fail. Either the finger will touch it, or the brain will fail to say don't touch it.
Mm-hmm.
Because of course
Yeah,
that's one of the big ones, is weapons being taken out of your holster.
Yeah, my whole thinking is if you're already in a situation where like something like that will happen, you're already making a mistake.
Oh, yeah, if it's gotten to that level, a whole bunch of mistakes have happened. But Like one of the shows I watched is The Rookie. They actually showed a great example of a hospital full of criminals and cops that have to keep walking around the waiting room. There's not a lot of space in the waiting room. If I'm facing one row of chairs, I have assholes behind me within arm's reach.
How is that show? Is it good?
It's weird. I watched the
funny.
first season with Nathan Fillion, then I stopped for like 3 seasons, and then I've just recently gotten back into it. I still need to catch the missed episodes I've got. But they do some good shit. I mean, I like the stories that I've seen so far this season. Because I haven't watched any, I didn't record any. I watched them all live,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm finally free when it plays live now. So I'm like, hey, I'll just put that on as background noise. It's Nathan Fillion.
Cool.
But it's
Yeah.
nice that they diverted to. They now have a whole ensemble cast that it's many different stories happening at once.
No, that is the problem with open carry. I mean, if you want to rob someplace, you don't even need to bring your own gun nowadays.
It's true there, and there are a lot of people out there that open carry that have really poor weapon safety discipline. You know,
I mean, where was I? I was at a Fry's and I saw this guy with a 9mm and 2 extra magazines.
uh-huh.
I'm like, what the
If
hell
you're
do you
needing
need
3
45 rounds
mags,
for? Walking around.
exactly. What do you need that you need 3 mags for? I mean, I'm a fan of reloads, but why are you carrying more than 1 spare mag on you? That's some
You're shopping
serious.
at Fry's. Like you're not going into like a military base or something
No,
like that.
well,
You're
it
shopping at
depends.
Fry's.
If you're shopping at the
It depends on which Fry's.
Fry's at Grant
That-
first,
that one
yeah,
is
you
kinda
might want to
sketchy.
have 2 or 3 mags. That's the crack
And that's
Fry's there. You
that's just to get you
probably
from
wanna
your
be armed,
car to the door and back to your car.
right?
I mean,
Or the south side of Chicago. But
well, that's
Right.
Chicago. Chicago,
Yeah.
it ain't got a firearm issue, right?
no. It's got the second strictest gun control laws in the country, and
Exactly.
there's no issue whatsoever.
Exactly. Don't pay attention to the surrounding counties.
Yeah.
Alrighty, guys, I gotta bounce. Go grab me some dinner.
Yeah.
All right.
Later.
Later.
Have a good night.
Job, all.
Ate
Good
my
job,
dinner.
Anshin, for staying awake.
Wow. Note to
Yeah.
self: go after David's character with stun weapons in every other game, so Anshin
And then, of course, the closest thing the group has to a medic almost died. So,
Yeah.
got hit 3 times by armor-piercing rounds.
Yep. And think about it; those
I
are just the
guess.
backdoor guys.
Yep.
Yeah, you should invest in some enhanced Bucky weave.
Yeah.
Later, guys.
Because,
All right. Bye.
Later.
See ya.
Bye.